two. Hello, 1 2. Mic 1 2. Mic 1 2. Mic check.
This is the voice of Casina, poetry of hope, boy believer. Doing it for peace and unity and for the culture of Casina. The heart of our land, a new dream begins. Voices rising strong, carried by the
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ولو نزلنا عليك كتابا في قرطاس فلمسوه بأيديهم لقال الذين كفروا إن هذا إلا سحر مبين. وقالوا لولا أنزل عليه ملك ولو أنزلنا ملكا لقضي الأمر ثم لا ينظرون. ولو جعلناه ملكا لجعلناه رجلا وللبسنا عليهم ما يلبسون. ولقد استهزئ برسل من قبلك فحاق بالذين سخروا منهم ما كانوا به يستهزئون. قل سيروا في الأرض ثم انظروا كيف كان عاقبة المكذبين. قل لمن ما في السماوات والأرض قل لله. كتب على نفسه الرحمة ليجمعنكم إلى يوم القيامة لا ريب فيه. الذين خسروا أنفسهم فهم لا يؤمنون. وله ما سكن في الليل والنهار وهو السميع العليم. قل أغير الله أتخذ وليا فاطر السماوات والأرض وهو يطعم ولا يطعم. قل إني أمرت أن أكون أول من أسلم ولا تكونن من المشركين. قل إني أخاف إن عصيت ربي عذاب يوم عظيم. من يصرف عنه يومئذ فقد رحمه وذلك الفوز المبين. صدق الله العظيم.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. On behalf of the MPS Media and the co-sponsors of the Poetry Challenge, the main reason why we are here, I would like to thank and welcome everyone to the first edition of the MPS Media Poetry Challenge, Katsina State 2025. I want to congratulate you for being here, for being part of history, because the world is rapidly changing. We live in a world of rapid change. New opportunities, new challenges are emerging every day, every minute. And more than ever, the strength of our unity, the depth of our bond, the love we share, the quality of our lives are being tested like never before. With noises rising, so many voices are silenced. Today is opportunity for us to use poetry to transform those silences into voice. And today we are going to use poetry to give voice to the voiceless, to also talk about our opportunities, to champion those opportunities, and also confront our challenges through the use of words. I want to congratulate every contestant that has been chosen to be part of this history. We have discovered that there is growing interest on poetry. A lot of people love to listen to poetry. Even on MPS media pages, when we post about poetry, we see a lot of views, many likes, many shares, which is an indication that people love poetry. And it's a gateway to get to the hearts and to the minds of people so that we can use poetry as a tool for social change. We've seen so many amazing young talents, so many talents that are latent, talents that are there undiscovered, unrealized. And we say, let's use poetry to raise these voices, to give them the volume so that they can become agent of change, so that they can become social change agent. And today, more than 100 contestants will be participating in this quest to produce the best poet for Katsina State in the year 2025. Poetry is a social change tool that we can use to change society. In the midst of these challenges we face in our society, we can use it to champion the opportunities that we can leverage to fix those problems. Today, as I speak with you, we have insecurity in our state. Peace is threatened. Harmony is undermined. How can we use our voices to address these issues and promote peace? When people are taking up guns, let us take words and change society for better. We also live in a world of self-centeredness. Everyone is thinking of themselves. Everyone is thinking, what can I get? What's there for me? Nobody is willing to sacrifice for other people. Everyone is willing to win at the expense of other people. How can we put other people first before ourselves? How can we make ourselves lose so that other people can win? This is the biggest phenomenon we face as a country, as people. We cannot progress unless we have this kind of selflessness where everyone is willing to give their best for other people. We also live in a world of lack of social responsibility. Look around you. Look around your community. What you see are problems that are caused by us, the people living in these communities. But what can we do to fix those problems without relying on someone or relying on government to come and fix it first for us? Social responsibility. How do you keep our environment clean? How do we not spoil our environment by ourselves? I see a lot of people sometimes when you drive on the road, people chewing things, even drinking water on the sachet water and throwing the pack outside on the street. Even how we manage our water system, the gutter systems in our areas, we don't keep them because we're waiting for government to do it. So this is opportunity for us to raise awareness about social responsibility. Thank God to technology. We have the world in our fingertips. Unfortunately, technology has become one of our biggest enemies. Has thrown so many young people into the state of mental illness. So many young people are now suffering from depression because of isolation and too much consumption of media. Too much consumption of technology makes people to fall sick. We can use poetry to speak about the problems, the challenges that young people face, especially talking about the mental health. So many problems, phenomena that we can talk about in this poetry competition. We talk about values and ethics. Who is the most successful person in your area, in your life? Most people, they will say the one with the money, not even realizing the process, how this person got the money, but we celebrate gratification. And we even tell ourselves that we are not enough. We are not successful because we don't have this gratification and material wealth. We can use poetry to educate people, to revive our core values and our ethics. Because all the social problems we face emanate. They stem from the loss of our values and our ethics. You can give lectures, 5-hour lectures, 1-week lecture, but you may not change people. But you can use poetry in just 2 minutes and you can change society. Poetry is a powerful tool that has been used not only in current time, but it's been used for years back. And now it's being revived in our community. For the first time, we have this large number of poets in Katsina State. And we're going to bring them on the stage and put them on spotlights. I give them the chance to progress and empower them so that the world will get to hear them. The world will get to know them. And they will have opportunity to change the world. Because this poetry competition is to help us empower the talents and the potentials of young people we have in Katsina State. This contestant will not be coming here just to showcase their brilliance. They're also coming here to be coached, to be mentored, to be groomed, to be better poets, and use this tool to change society for better. Good citizenship. How do you become a good citizen of the country? Do not ask for what country will give you, but what can you give to the country you love? Good citizenship, patriotism. We also want to use this poetry competition to inspire young people. When a young person out there will tune in and see another young person on this stage performing wonderfully well, that person will feel inspired, will feel encouraged, and will ask himself, what am I doing? How can I be like that? So these poets, they will become a very good example to their peers, to their colleagues. So it's an inspiration. And we are going to make Katsina State the spotlight in the country. Everyone will be tuning in what's going on in Katsina State, what's going on in Katsina. This is the biggest poetry competition in the entire history of Nigeria. Because the world will be looking. The style we created in this competition has never existed. The number of participants we have, the organization we put is unique. So the whole world will be looking into this competition. And that's why in this competition we have 6 stages. Today is stage 1, where we will be doing the blind audition. You see this box behind me? the contestant will be coming inside this cubicle. You will not see them. Even the coaches will not get to see them. You only get to hear them. You only hear the raw talents, because there is no bias on how the person looks, his background, or his gender. You are just listening to the raw talent. And if the judges like what they're hearing without seeing, then they can raise the "I want you" tag that is placed there to say, okay, I want this talent, without even seeing the contestant. And then after the contestant perform for only 2 minutes, the contestants will appear where I'm standing here and then introduce themselves to the coaches. And then coaches will give them feedback. And if they have a coach that is interested in them, then they automatically belong to the team of that coach. So these coaches are coming here with 0 members in their team. But through this blind audition, they will build up their team by indicating the "I want you" card to enroll members into their team. So these team members, the coaches will now groom them to the final. Only one will be crowned the best poet in the state, and will be the one that will go home with 1 million naira cash prize. And then every coach will want to present the best to the quarterfinal, to the semi-final, and to the final. So today, the coaches will be putting their teams together through this participation, through these performances. And if no coach indicated interest on a candidate, it means that this candidate is thrown to the danger zone. It means that you, the audience, you are the ones to decide whether this candidate should stay or not. You decide who stays in the competition and decide who goes out of the competition, only if they don't have a coach. But if someone has a coach that is interested in them, they are saved from your vote. So they automatically have a coach. But for those that could not have a coach that will have interest in them, they will not be subjected to your voting. So you go to the voting platform, which we are going to display it in a bit, and then you decide who you want to vote for. You have only chance to vote for only 4. And that only top 4 contestants that have the highest vote will now be returned back to the competition and be reassigned to a coach. So we're going to be explaining this process as we move forward, but that is just for today. Then after today, we are going to go for a few days break. I think about 4 or 5 days break. And then we are going to come back here on the 1st of October for the battle round. At the end of today, the coaches will have at least 16 members in their team. 16 members. At least each coach will go home with at least 16 members in their team. And they will now go and coach these 16 members and pair them in twos. They are going to have a duet. So the 2 contestants will now come on the stage and have a friendly duet, or what you call, they become friendly rivals, meaning that they will fight each other in the battle round. They have the same coach, they are in the same team, but they will be fighting to win the ticket for the next round. So what we are going to have is one coach will pair his members, 2 of them, they will come here on the stage and battle one another. And the coach will pick one of them. So if a coach comes with 16 members, he will go home with only 8. That is the next round, battle round. Then we are going to reconvene on the 5th of October again for the knockout stage. Knockout stage, this is where each coach will have their members perform, and they will save only a few of them, but the remaining ones, you are the ones to decide whether they will be saved or not. And then we go to the quarterfinals, we go to the semi-finals, and then we go to finals. As we progress through the competition, the audience will have a larger power in deciding and in voting who scales through to the next round. So you need to get to know the process. We're going to share the link for you to get to the voting site and cast your vote for who you want. So we restricted the poems to certain positive themes. Not every theme that can be spoken about, only those important things. We don't do political poem. We don't do commercial poems. We only do progressive and positive poems. So it's not every topic that you can speak about, but only those positive things that we initiated that most of these contestants are aware of. And so therefore, we want to thank all the people that supported us in this initiative. And I want to begin by appreciating our co-sponsors. And I want to start with the Vinicius International. We are going to have these sponsors talking to us via Zoom. We also want to thank the Auda Nepad, the Arbor Roots Plastic Limited. We also want to thank the Lamid and Katsina Foundation for their generous support to make this event happen. And like we said, this competition is unique. There is no anywhere where you go and see this kind of competition. Not anywhere. This is a unique one of its kind. And you know one thing that inspired me the most is when I hear one of the contestants saying that I'm not here to win 1 million. I don't want to contest in this competition just to win the money. I'm here in this competition to get myself discovered, to express myself, and perhaps use myself as a tool for social change. And that's what brings us together. We are not here for the money. We are here to become social change agents. And that is the genuine motivation that really inspired me about these contestants. So the rules from the participant: you can cheer for the candidate you want. You can cheer for the performance that impressed you. You can also vote, like I said, but you wouldn't know who you're going to vote for. Only those people in danger zone that you can vote for. If a contestant is placed on the danger zone, it means that he can only be saved by the audience. And this voting can also take place, even if you are not physically here, you can vote. Even if you are listening to me live, you can still get to the link and vote. Because you are watching, and then you follow the link, purchase your voting ticket, and then go to the voting platform and cast your vote. So this way, we now throw the chance for you to decide who stays, who goes out in your hands. So I want to congratulate you for being here. And today is going to be one of the most amazing days in this competition. So on behalf of our co-sponsors and the MPS media, I want to thank you and welcome you to this poetry competition. Thank you and God bless you. Bye for now.
Lahiran Muhannan a duniya mun tsaya ga annabi Muhammadu, na tsaya ga annabi Muhammadu. Roƙon da nike a wurin Allah, roƙon da muke a wurin Allah, Allah samu ga annabi Muhammadu, na tsaya ga annabi Muhammadu. Kowa Allah yayi wa dukiya, ga Makka ya je ya gano manzo, ga Madina nan birnin manzo. Mu dai tsaya ga annabi Muhammadu, na tsaya ga annabi Muhammadu. Kowa ya tsaya zuciya guda a waje nasa annabi Muhammadu. Baya taɓewa a duniya, baya taɓewa a lahira. Mu dai tsaya ga annabi Muhammadu, na tsaya ga annabi Muhammadu. kowa ya tsaya zuciya guda a waje nasa annabi Muhammadu ya ɗau babban bango mai in ka tsaya ga annabi Muhammadu na tsaya ga annabi Muhammad ya Rasulallah Allah taimaki kowa a duniya amma fa in a zuci akwai kyawu Allah samu ga annabi Muhammadu kalma halishe na san wannan a zuci ake kaunar manzo daga zuci ake kaunar Allah Allah samu ga annabi Muhammadu na tsaya ga annabi Muhammadu daga can birnin Katsinan Deko na zo zazzau na huta nan sai Kaduna Shata ya zabuka kwanta gura nan ma na zabuka sai Ilori Shata ya zabuka Shagamu mamman ya zabuka kaje mun goto birnin Badun mun zo ikon mun huta mun kwan banje akeke mun huta mun kwan mun koma ni ta yaba manzo mun koma ni ta yaba manzo Allah samu ga annabi Muhammadu na tsaya ga annabi Muhammad yara ku taimaka ku man tabi dan na yabi annabi Muhammadu na tsaya ga annabi Muhammad sarraha ta sa annabi Muhammadu babba yaro tsoho mata Allah samu ga annabi Muhammadu Allah ya jihar Katsinawa sai ya kada shiri kuma daurawa a dage kafa Allah ya jihar Katsina mu ma mun samu jihar Katsina Allah ya jihar Katsina ba rawalcan aka ba da ja Allah ya jihar Katsina bana kawo mun fara yin ƙarfi mai gogayya da kowace jiha Allah ya jihar Katsina da mazan yaƙi jihar Katsina Allah ya jihar Katsina da masu basira na jihar Katsina Allah ya jihar Katsina maganar yaƙi ta tun da can su gwagwara habu suna Katsina Allah ya jihar Katsina ƙaura isiya kuna Katsina Allah ya jihar Katsina da su idina mu mai damisa Allah ya jihar batazin nan a gaba yana Katsina Allah ya jihar Katsina dan were yana cikin Katsina Allah ya jihar Katsina a komogon basirori Haji Shata na cikin Katsina Allah ya jihar Katsina Shata ma na cikin Katsina Allah ya jihar Katsina a gulza ko ina a buga Allah ya jihar Katsina abin da ke da ban haushi neman aure a je shi da ni ɗaurin aure a je shi da ni a zo ka wa amarya wani a ce mani yanzu ba bid'a Allah ya jihar Katsina kai gaba Shata yanzu ba a kiɗa Allah ya jihar Katsina zuciyata ta yi kaɗan ta fashe Allah ya jihar Katsina ni zuciya saura kaɗan ta buga Allah ya jihar Katsina neman auren aka je shi da ni ɗaurin auren aka je shi da ni a zo ka wa amarya wani ya ce mani banda ni a kiɗa bari ku ɗauko amaryan ni ko in bi ta baya ina ta ziga ina waka mota in yara in kin ji kar ki ba da badu Allah ya jihar ike yarin ya kar ki ba da badu ni dai na san abin da na ce ita ma ta san abin da na ce kannan manya sun gane yadda na mun da ji kwalamuni ya daki yarin ya ta ki ba da badu Allah ya jihar ka yau haka na kula mayan Katsina Allah ya jihar ka kannan Umar yaro sai ya daga nan sa usai ya kwabi
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. Sunana Ismail Kabir Salawa wanda aka da ƙur'anin kwamfuta. Ni Allah ya mana ta sanin lambobi da shafukan alƙur'ani. A cikin ikon Allah da taimakon shi, in dai za a tambaye ni lamba aya a cikin ƙur'ani, to zan faɗa wa mutum aya ta nawa ce ko shafi na nawa ne, insha Allah. Ina so 'yan uwa wani ya jaraba tambaya ta daga cikin audience, insha Allah in ba shi ansa. Now, ya kamata a kama shi a wani magana. Okay.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. فضل الله سبحانه وتعالى ولقد آتينا موسى وهارون الفرقان ضياء وذكرا للمتقين. وتسورة ونشافي ونآية.
Okay, malam ya ce walaqad atayna Musa wa Haruna al-furqana diya'an wa dhikran lil muttaqin. Wannan aya tana cikin suratul anbiya a cikin shafin hannun hagu. Lambar shafin shine shafi na 336. Sai lamba ayar ita ce aya ta 48. Okay.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم فلما جاوزا قال لفتاه آتنا غداءنا لقد لقينا من سفرنا هذا نصبا.
To malam ya ja aya falamma jawaza qala li fatahu atina. Ita wannan aya tana cikin suratul kahf a cikin shafin hannun dama. Aya farkon shafi ce. Lambar shafin shine shafi na 301. Lambar aya kuma ita ce aya ta 67.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ولما توجه تلقاء مدين قال عسى ربي أن يهديني سواء السبيل.
نعم malama ta ji aya walamma tawajjaha tilqa'a madyana. Wannan aya tana cikin suratul qasas a cikin shafin hannun hagu. Lambar shafin shine shafi na 388 afwan da takwas. Lambar aya kuma ita ce aya ta 22.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم تلك الرسل فضلنا بعضهم على بعض منهم من كلم الله ورفع بعضهم درجات. نعم
تاج آية تلك الرسل فضلنا بعضهم على بعض. ita wannan aya tana cikin suratul baqara a cikin shafin hannun hagu. Lambar shafin shine shafi na 42. Lamba ayar ita ce aya ta 253. Da 53. Shi ne? 253 na ce.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
قل أندعو من دون الله ما لا ينفعنا ولا يضرنا ونرد على أعقابنا بعد إذ هدانا الله كالذي استهوته الشياطين في الأرض حيرة.
نعم. malama ta ji aya qul anad'u min dunillahi ma la yanfa'una wa la yadurruna. Ita wannan aya tana cikin suratul an'am a cikin shafin hannun hagu. Lambar shafin zai kama shafi na 136, sai lamba ayar ita ce aya ta 71.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قال بل سولت لكم أنفسكم أمرا فصبر جميل.
نعم. ما لا جاء قال بل سولت لكم أنفسكم أمرا فصبر جميل والله المستعان على ما تصفون. wannan aya tana cikin suratu Yusuf a cikin shafin hannun dama. Aya farkon shafin qala ma'adallah, lambar shafin shafi na 245, sai lamba ayar na'am lamba ayar na manta to ina ga lokaci da minti biyar ka bani, na gode.
Okay.
DJ. So, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Yanzu lokaci ya yi da za mu gabatar da judges da coaches da za su yi grooming da mentoring contestants na wannan competition din. Kamar yadda na ce, waɗannan coaches din za su haɗa members ɗinsu na kowane team. Za su je su shiryar da su ne za su je su ci wannan gasa da su. So kowane coach zai so ya ɗauki the best, because in bai ɗauki the best yanzu ba zai mishi wahala a ce team ɗin shi ne ya ci wannan competition ɗin. Saboda haka ba tare da ɓata lokaci ba, zan so na fara kiran coach na farko wanda ya zo takanas ta Kano. Tun daga Kano ya zo wannan jiha tamu saboda ƙwarewar shi, domin ya zama coach, domin ya zama judge a wannan competition din. Shi an fi sanin shi da Abdurrabbihi, waɗanda suka saba ganin poets online da an ce musu wannan suna, musamman ma a jihar Kano wannan suna ya sahara. Sunan shi Abdurrabbihi, zan gaya muku sunan shi na gaskiya. Shi newscaster ne, kuma he is a producer, kuma editor ne a gidan TV da gidan radio na BUK. Ƙwararre a waƙen baka wato poetry, kuma shi ƙwararre ne a storytelling. Yana da ƙwarewa a yaruka daban-daban, kuma shi ne ya ƙirƙiri wani book club da ake kira Abdurrabbihi Book Club, kuma shi ne ya ƙirƙiri wannan makaranta ta Nur Leadership Academy, wanda ake horas da mutane akan shugabanci akan karatu da ƙwarewa wurin yin magana a gaban al'umma da kuma abubuwan ci gaba na kai da kai. Kuma shi ne co-founder na Kano Annual Entertainment Event, kuma an fi sanin shi da yawan amfani da haɗa turanci da hausa wurin yin poetry, ma'ana ingausa. Ƙwararre ne a wurin amfani da poetry, amfani da ingausa a poetry, kuma ya kasance alƙali a wasu competition daban-daban da aka yi na irin wannan poetry ɗin, kuma ya ba da gudunmuwa a wani book club da BBC ta shirya tare da Professor Wale Soyinka, kuma shi ne PRO na Association of National Authors na Kano, kuma ya buga littattafai daban-daban, musamman ma littattafai da ake horas da mutane koyon turanci, kuma ƙwararre ne wurin rubutu, wanda ni kai na jiya da suka zo garin nan sai da na ce mishi ina yi tsoron yin turanci a gaban shi, saboda na san shi malamin turanci ne. Nan gaba kaɗan ina magana zai iya kama da wani kuskure kaɗan. Shi ƙwararre ne, yana horas da mutane a wurin koyon turanci. So jama'a, ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to invite on the stage our number one coach, the number one judge for this competition. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Abba Musa Idris.
Hello, Katsina. Hello, Katsina. Kuma ci ake ji ne. First of all, I'm excited to be here. Gaskiya na ji daɗi to be one of the judges of this slam competition. It's truly a great honor and privilege to be in Katsina for the first time. Let me tell you the truth. While I was coming to Katsina, I was writing my travelogue. I was narrating every bit of thing that was happening on the road. From the moment we started traveling to this great city, to this great and historic city, I was writing everything down because I'm passionate about writing. I'm also passionate about writing my travels. One interesting thing about this competition that I have to confess is that from first of all, the setting, the stages, the participants, and the interest showed by the participants and by the people of Katsina, I think one can say that this promises to be one of the best slam competitions that we have in northern Nigeria. More importantly, I could see from the participants, secondary school students, college students, and even university students, because poetry is not meant for one category. Poetry is supposed to be for all. We can use poetry to advocate for change, to advocate for good governance, to also motivate people to switch into action in order to bring changes to their society. So na yi farin cikin kasancewa ta a nan, kuma ina fatan wato participant ɗin da za su yi contestant da za su shigo cikin wannan gasa a buga da su, ina fatan za mu samu zakakuran participants wanda insha Allah sai mun gan su a bangon duniya suna wakiltar waɗannan jihohi namu masu albarka. Na gode sosai, kuma sai mun haɗu da ku insha Allah a karo na gaba.
So muna godiya Malam Abba da ka kasance da mu a wannan wuri. Ta gaba a cikin wannan jerin kwace-kwacai, idan akwai wannan kalma a Hausa, in babu ita mun kirkiro da ita a yanzu. Ita malama ce a FCE Katsina, ita principal lecturer ce, kuma ita ce HOD ta English Department. So kun ga akwai ƙwararru a harkar turanci a wannan gasa, kuma ita masaniya ce a harkar literature. Ita PhD ɗinta ma akan turanci ta yi shi, sannan she specializes in African literature kuma tana koyar da African poetry. So ita koyar da ma poetry take yi a makaranta, ita ma malamar waƙen zube ne, kuma ita tana koyon baya da advocating for poetry. Ta yi mentoring so many poets, kuma ita marubuciya ce, ta yi rubutu daban-daban, an wallafa rubutunta a journals daban-daban. Ladies and gentlemen, ina so a samun a screen, a samun hoton Dr. Aisha Ize, idan masu controlling screen suna nan domin mu kalli hotonta. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you our next coach, Dr. Aisha Ize Yusuf.
This is the voice of Kasina, poetry of hope we deliver.
Assalamu alaikum. Good morning. It's a wonderful privilege and a very great pleasure of mine to finally be standing here in front of you today. I am very excited. I have spent so many years teaching African poetry, and for many years we complained so much that people were not interested in poetry, especially here in Nigeria. So we tried so much to get students to be interested in poetry. And after so many years of doing that, today we see so many people interested. Poetry has finally become something prestigious in Katsina here. This is a wonderful thing happening to us, and I am very proud and happy to be a part of it. I look forward to meeting all the wonderful poets that will be presenting to us. I look forward to all the wonderful poetry I will be hearing and judging, and I hope that we all enjoy ourselves and see that poetry is not something to be scared of, but actually something transformative, something inspiring, something pleasurable. And I wish us a very wonderful competition. I also wish all the competitors a very wonderful competition, and may the best man win. Thank you very much.
And thank you so much. You may take your seat. Not only the best man, but also the best woman. Because in this competition, we have more women contestants than men. Let's give it up for women gender. We've discovered that there are more interest among the women than even the men. Maybe the men are scared of talking. So in this competition, we don't know who is going to win. Is it the man or woman? So what she means is everyone can be a winner. So let's give it up for Dr. Aisha for accepting to be here. The next is one of my favorites. It's someone I admire, someone I know for a long time. He is a poet. I call him a professor. Even when we were in the university, he's well known for his poetry skills and talents. He's someone that has pursued poetry for most part of his life. He's a poet, he's a writer, he's a researcher, he's a lecturer in the Department of Economy. Sorry? Because I'm from the Department of Economics. My mouth is used to saying economics. From the Department of English, pardon me, from the Department of English and French at Umar Musa Yar'Adua University, Kazina. His academic and creative interests span ESL vocabulary, social media and reading culture, creative writing, post-colonial and interdisciplinary literature, Northern Nigeria literature, environmental literature, and contemporary African writing. He's the author of 6 books, including the acclaimed poetry collection, Festival of Pregnant Words 2024. He came here with almost 50 copies of his book. I saw them. He is a recipient of TED Fund Publication Grant and scholarly works on Ngugiwa, Intiongo, published internationally. I'm sure he can speak this better. His poetry and research have appeared in both local and international outlets, with contribution to critical readings of Ongigiwa Tiongo, Cambridge Scholars, published in 2024. Beyond academic, he serves as president of Society of Katsina Poets. He is the president of Katsina Poets. This is powerful. He is the leader of all the poets of Katsina State, where he mentors and inspires a new generation of writers and poets. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you my professor, Dr. Nasir Umar Abdullahi.
Hello everyone. Well, Prof. Ahmad, you are for economics. Well, I'll inspire you to think that everyone is an economist as well. My dear fellow contestants and audience here present, I welcome you all to this unprecedented poetic event in history. I don't have much to say, for all that I should have been said by the last speakers. But then my few cautionary words to the contestants are crystal clear. It is this: over the years, you may be conversant with poetry recitation or reciting poetry, perhaps in Poetic Sundays we previously had, perhaps in some previous competitions you were fortunate to be involved. But what marks this particular contest distinctive is that this is poetry performance. Oh wow. It isn't a poetry recitation, but rather poetry performance. Spoken words, in other words. And so therefore, try your creative talent, put it to test. And then our job here is to detect such growing talents that will make Katsina proud. And in doing so, the youth are subtly empowered. Thank you.
Prof, you are coming this way. Show Prof his way to the chair as he begins his journey to mentor young people. As you can see, Prof, if he's talking, sometimes you might need a translator to translate to you the English that he's speaking in English. Thank you so much, Prof, for agreeing to be part of this journey. Let's clap for him once more. Ko Hausa yake da slang yake yin tafa. Last but not the least, one of our best, the finest and the shining example of what poetry is in Africa. We are privileged to have her around us today and throughout this competition. She came also all the way from Kano State. She has spoken not only before a crowd of young people, she performed before the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, during the late President Buhari. She is a spoken poet. She's an advocate of Girl Child and SDG. She's the founder of Shining Voice Global Link. She has performed in different events and fora. She performed in TEDx, in Arewa Tech Fest. She performed before the President of Nigeria. She won several poetry awards. She mentors young people in the U versus U Academy. She curated several events. She has been judged for several poetry competitions. She's also a fellow at Unchained Vibe Academy Africa for her. Ladies and gentlemen, these coaches are not just experts in English, are not just lovers of poetry. They are poets themselves. They are brilliant. They are excellent in their performances. We may not have time to introduce them, to make them perform today, 4 of them, but I promise you they will do it one by one as we progress through this journey. But just to begin, I want to introduce you the first performance by one of our coaches, one of our judges, who I've just mentioned her profile. She will be coming on the stage with a poetry performance to motivate and ginger everyone in this hall, which will mark the spark of electrifying this hall and the entire journey. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Aisha Sani Indabawa.
Today, I see generation of the future leaning onto tenderness, holding their hands with their eyes open, leaking through every positive crack that leads to the path of success, holding on to each other with love, for they call it brotherhood, fighting failure, planting seeds in them that help them grow strong, allowing their roots to dive into the ground, holding them steady at the peak of the wind. Remember your art. Remember the hard bridges you've crossed. Remember the time they called your struggles failure. You work under the sun, under the moonlight, seeking for wind over, dressed in different colors of outfit, and they named you the rainbow dresses. When you look through the hole of your shoes, you felt discouraged. Oh, but in your eyes, I see courage. In you, I see the future growing. Your voice speaks in echoes of different languages. I hear leadership in it. I see the reflection of our ancestors in you, of our heroes. I see the rebirth of a greater Nigeria happening. I see the prayers of our parents in you. I see the blessings of our ancestors. I see pieces of stones building a path. I see you follow the path of our great heroes, creating a history for generations to see, to hear, leaving a heritage through spotlight, leading them everywhere. And when they come, they will know that we were once here, united, standing still, rhyming the national anthem in voices that echoes in the soul, forevermore proud to serve our sovereign motherland. With our hand on our chest, making a solemn promise to hand to our children a banner without stain, for the future claimed us and named us the leaders of tomorrow. Hello, Kazana. Thank you so much. I am so excited to be here. Thank you very much, and I can't wait to see the amazing and beautiful talents we have. And you know, people always ask me what poetry is to me, and I'm telling you today that poetry is my home. It is where my heart belongs. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum jama'a. Sunana Abubakar Aminu dan sa'a daga jihar Katsina. Ni mawaƙin Hausa hip hop ne, kuma ni ne na rera waƙar wannan challenge na poetry. Saboda haka Mr. DJ, if you are ready, I'm ready.
This is the voice of Katsina, poetry of hope we deliver. Doing it for peace and unity and for the culture of Katsina. The heart of our land, a new dream begins. Voices rising strong, carried by the winds. From street to global stage, taking Katsina to the wall. Kasi hamma karzibe, na Katsina yau zamu san su ne. Ka iya wa karzibe, yau duniya za ta ganka ne. In ki iya wa karzibe, to yanda
Thank you so much.
DJ. A cire cikin kudinka ne? DJ. All right, so do you have the Zoom ready, Adaman? Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, that's what we have from our team of coaches. We will now start the event. Do you have a question? Okay, let's take your question. You can raise your voice quickly because we are running out of time. Okay, can you use the microphone so that the online audience will hear this question?
Okay, as you said earlier,
yes,
we have 4 coaches.
Yes.
And each coaches is here to gather, maybe to have each contestant
Yes.
for its own choice.
Yes.
What of in the case if 2 coaches, let me say in the house, maybe they have a number of 1 single contest. In that case, how can they solve?
So idan coach biyu suka ce suna son contestant daya, to ya za a yi? Ko raba shi biyu za a yi ɗaya tafi nan a yanka shi, ko ko ya za a yi? To abin da za a yi a lokacin zaɓin ya koma ga shi contestant ɗin. Shi contestant zai zaɓa. Tana iya duka wannan 4 coaches ɗin za su ce suna son wannan. To idan wannan ɗin ya hau, shi kuma zai ce kai ya fi son wannan ya zama coached by this. Already yanzu contestant ɗin sun riga sun fara developing interest a ɗaya daga cikin waɗannan coaches ɗin. Idan har ya yi sa'a lokacin da ya fito nan, ya ga wannan ɗan faifan da ke hannunsu sun ɗaga mishi, to zai zaɓa. Amma misali kana son misali a ce Aisha ka shiga cikin tim ɗin Aisha, amma kuma Aisha ba ta so performance ɗinka ba, sai Prof da Abba suka ɗaga, so kaga baka da zaɓi, dole ka haƙura da Aisha ka shiga ɗaya daga cikin tim ɗin ko Prof ko Abba, ka gane? So wannan kenan. So ba tare da ɓata lokaci ba, like kamar yadda muka faɗa, are we ready for the online meeting, for the Zoom? Okay, yes. So kamar yadda muka faɗa, akwai co-sponsors ɗinmu wanda za su so su ba da nasu remark ɗin. Let's start with the Audana part, Jabiru Tsauri, the CEO of, ba wannan image ɗin ba, the CEO of Audana part. Can we take CEO Audana part, Alhaji Jabiru Tsauri? So if it's not ready, so let's get to the competition and then we come back for his remark when he's ready for that. So abin da za mu yi yanzu shine za ku ji mai performance, ba za ku gan shi ba kamar yadda na ce muku, su coaches za su daga idan suna son wannan, idan sun daga suna son shi, it means kenan zai iya fadawa cikin wannan team ɗinsu. So ba tare da ɓata lokaci ba, za mu so mu kirawo the first performance in this competition, the first competitor, the first contestant who will perform in this competition. Idan co-sponsors ɗinmu sun zama ready online, za mu kawo su for their remarks as the journey moves on. Do we have Audane part? Do you have Audane part, Jabir Tsauri? So let's project him on the screen.
Yes, Prof, I'm online.
Okay, yeah, so we have Alhaji Jabir Tsauri. Let's clap for him. He's one of the co-sponsors. Thank you so much, sir. I'm sure maybe you are in USA or somewhere, but we can see you live. So what message do you have for this contestant and the large audience before you now? Go ahead, sir.
Thank you very much, Professor Ahmed, and all the other organizers. This is very important event. Assalamu alaikum. I would like to start with thanking the participants, the organizers of this all important event for bringing in my dear state for the first time. I thank everyone in this space. You are also change makers and builders of Africa we want. As the national coordinator and chairman of Lime Foundation, my greatest joy is to support young people in shaping the future. Because to me, the future belongs to those who dare to imagine it, both in action and in words. Point 3, in particular, is very powerful. It is not just rhythms and rhymes on paper, it is identity, it is memory, and it is vision. It preserves culture, challenges its limits, and inspires change. And this is why it is perfectly at home in Agenda 2063. It is an African blueprint for peace, for prosperity, and unity. And as Shehu Osman Danfodio reminded us all, there is dignity in seeking knowledge. And you know, poetry is knowledge. It is a way to teach. It is a way to heal. It is a way to inspire and to move nations forward. Nigeria has given the world great poets. Poets like Professor Wallace Soyinka, Christopher Okibo, Neo Oshindari, John Pepe Clark, and today, new voices like Alhan Islam, Majid Baba, and many of you here are carrying that torch into a new era. I recall vividly the powerful words of Alhan Islam at the just concluded or ongoing United Nations Assembly when she stood before the world and said what many leaders dared not to say. In that moment, she was not just speaking for herself, but for the marginalized, for the silenced, and the hopeful. That is the strength of poetry. It transforms personal roots and collective power. This challenge, I mean the MPS Media Poetry Challenge, is not just a competition. To me, it is a movement. It stems from preserving our culture and identity to promoting peace and unity, from empowering youth, women, and girls to championing sustainability, values, patriotism, mental health, and well-being. All speak directly to the Africa we want and the society we need. And that is the core mandate of my agency, African Union Development Agency. Ladies and gentlemen, as you go through the stages of judging, from the blind auditions to the battle rounds, to the knockouts, to quarterfinals, semi-finals, and the grand final, I encourage you to put your very best foot forward. We at African Union Development Agency Nigeria, we stand with you. We believe in you, and I assure you that your vision matters to us. With the right partnership, we may soon launch a special poetry challenge on Agenda 2063 as well, where your voices, your creativity, and your vision help shape Africa's future. Ladies and gentlemen, to every young poet here, I say keep writing, keep speaking, keep dreaming, and keep shining, because Africa needs your voices. We need your voices loud, proud, and unafraid. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, Prof.
All right, if our coaches are ready, the next presentation will be had just now. So we are going to start the competition.
Good morning, distinguished judges, the audience, everyone, Assalamu alaikum. Today I will be presenting my poem titled One Heart, Many Hands. Across the rivers, across the plains, through sunlight mornings and evening rains, different faces, different names, but one humanity, one dream the same. From market human with daily trade, to quiet farms where prayers are made. From mosques and church to village square, we share the earth, the sky, the air. Let faith or tribe not tear apart the woven fabric of every heart. For hatred burns, but love will bind, and peace begins within the mind. Hand in hand, let bridges grow. Where once stood walls, let kindness flow. Our colors many, our voices true, but one bright banner of hope we view. So rise, my brothers, my sisters, rise. So rise, my brothers, my sisters, rise. Let unity shine in our eager eyes. We are the future, the dream, the plans. One heart, many voices, and countless hands. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. You may reveal yourself. You can come forward to the stage to reveal yourself to the coaches quickly.
Thank you. Please tell us a bit about yourself and what you do.
My name is Fatima Bashir Yusuf. I'm a student of Umar Musair Adwa, and I am 21 years old. Actually, I'm an indigene of Katsina State, but I didn't grow up in Katsina. I was born and brought up in Oyo State. I was born and brought up in Oyo State, but I came here after the death of my father to come and school here.
Your journey in poetry, for example, what inspired you to be a poet?
Actually, what inspired me was how people in the community live. From the day I came to Katsina, I realized how Katsina is. I loved Katsina before coming to Katsina, but when I came to Katsina, I realized that there are many things that are hidden and people are not bringing it out about Katsina. So I decided to start writing a poem about the day-to-day life I see people living in Katsina, how people are living together, how people, I don't know, everything about Katsina.
All right. That's what we have for coaches.
Please, your name again?
Fatima Bashir Yusuf.
Okay, thank you.
Fatima Bashir Yusuf. What's your stage name?
Sir?
Fatima Bashir Yusuf. What is your stage
Zara.
name? Zara. Zara is her stage name. Fatima Bashir Yusuf.
Yes.
Fatima Bashir Yusuf. She's the first performer. Let's clap for her. That's a great achievement. We want to know why the coaches didn't show interest in Fatima. Did you raise it during her performance? Oh, let's clap for her. Two coaches liked Fatima to join their teams. We have Coach Abba. Show me Coach Abba, Ahmed. I want to see Coach Abba on the screen. So we have Coach Abba who wants, Risky, can you give me Coach Abba on the screen? Yeah, we have Coach Abba that wants Fatima to join his team. We also have Dr. Aisha as a coach that wants Fatima to join her team. So Fatima Zara, the choice is yours. But before then, we like to know, Professor, why didn't you indicate interest for Fatima Zara? Just a few words. I know, Professor.
Must I?
Yeah. All right. Let's clap for Prof. Why didn't you show interest for Fatima?
Well, I'm glad she's from my university, and that to be coached by non-professional expert from Saradua University is much better.
Aisha, why didn't you get interest for Fatima Zara? Can you give the microphone to Aisha?
Fatima, first I would like to say well done, because it's not easy to be on the stage actually. Yeah. But it's not that I don't like your piece, but I can assure you that you're in the right hands.
Wow, that's good. So ladies and gentlemen, can you put the background music? Not this. Wannan DJ ina ga zamu yi minus dama akwai balance din shi. All right, so yanzu abin da ke faruwa shine Fatima ta yi performing. Me ke wannan karan? A kara cire 1,000. Fatima ta yi performing, yanzu tana da zaɓi tsakanin Coach Abba ko kuma Coach Aisha Ize, because we have two Aisha, so we have to put something that will differentiate the two Aishas. Coach Aisha Ize, Fatima, the choice is yours. Do you want Coach Abba or Coach Aisha Ize? Which team do you want to belong to? Who do you want to be your coach in this competition?
I'm sorry, Coach Aisha, but I'll go for Coach Abba.
Coach Abba! Ladies and gentlemen, the first performance goes to Coach Abba. Has won. The first contestant, Fatima Zara, has proceeded to the battle round. Let's clap for Fatima as she has succeeded in her poetry performance this morning. The first performance is a winning performance, and you can take your leave. Can you borrow me the microphone? Give it to Abubakar. You can take your seat. You can join the audience and enjoy the competition. Ladies and gentlemen, let's appreciate them, and let's congratulate Coach Abba for having his first first contestant in his team. Now it's time to hear the next voice. We don't know which team is going to go for, but remember, coaches, you need to indicate visibly to the scene so that he makes a sound when you indicate into, so everyone will get to know when you raise your card, because I didn't notice when you raised your card for the first time. So raise it visibly so that everyone will get to know there's an interest, and then the sound will be heard. All right, the next voice, please.
This is the voice of Christina, poetry of hope we deliver. Stay together hand in hand, building power for our land. This is the voice of Christina.
I am woman. The bowl, the iron, the cave, the musky jungle. I am a dark mysterium. I am hidden folds and primal wisdom, and always the womb, sterile life, releasing life and sucking it back in again into those moist tonic plates, male sexuality, and returning into those primal source, drinks in the springs of being, and enters the murky region where up is down, and that is life, woman. I am a monthly flow, crackling to despise pregnancy yet. My heart has taken more beatings than a djembe. I still rise, dancing to the rhythm of my own drum. Ancestor Janbalaya, family recipe on taste bud, love greatest manifestation, angel dancing, soft touch, soft to the touch, hard to break, impossible to destroy. Deep thinker has never met shallow waters, crying of tears for the both of us. Heavy but light. She keep it so light, starlight street light, a summer night past coffee, riding bikes, like getting grounded never mattered. Yes, she's so grounded, she's so down to earth, she's so rooted, feet in soil, hands to heaven, calling down rain, like a moose, like a moose, like a moose, creates cloud. She's animal, she's wild, she's tame all at the same time. She was timid, but that time expired, bold, brazen skinned woman. Yet, wannan waƙen ne mace ce mai ɗauke da tattausan lafazi, I won't shed her beauty or sacrifice her senses, balantana ta shiga cikin hatsari. I won't let her end a tragedy, because this poem is me, her powers a reflection of who I am, her pleasure, dispelling any fear I created in you. This poem is kind like the eyes of a mother when she looks at a child. This poem is the power and pleasure of poetry, woman. Thank you.
Wow. Wow. Okay. We got an interest. So you may reveal yourself to the coaches now. Reveal yourself to the coaches and stand in the middle. Stand in the middle. Stand in the middle. I say stand in the middle here, just behind me here. And coaches, no, yeah. We have two interests. Let's clap for the contestants. So coaches engage. Coaches will now engage the contestant and ask any question of at least familiarity. May we know who is these contestants?
My name is Mariam Musa Mohammed, popularly known as Dr. Mariam. I am the Vice President of Umar Musa Rajwa University, Student Union Government. I am a poet and I've been writing since when I was 15 years old. I'm so excited to be part of this contest. I'm grateful and I'm honored to be among the contestants, inshallah. And I'm so happy to meet the judges.
Wow.
Thank you.
Even her simple sentence is like poetry. Even the way she speaks sounds like poetry. Ladies and gentlemen, let's congratulate Dr. Mariam once again. Dr. Mariam has two interests. Coach Aisha Indabawa says she wants Dr. Mariam. Professor Nasir also said he wants Dr. Mariam. Let's pass the microphone to Aisha Indabawa. Aisha Indabawa, I saw that you're the first person that indicated interest on Dr. Mariam. Why? What happened? What did you see that you love?
Dr. Mariam, I would like to say well done. I love the energy. I love how you were able to, flow with the whole piece. And even when you transitioned to Hausa, you were able to maintain the flow and everything. Well done, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, before that, Abba, I was thinking that you raised your I want you card, but I didn't see you raising your I want you card. Why didn't you turn for Dr. Mariam?
Okay, Mariam, of course, has a very good composition. The way, for example, you wrote the poem is quite impressive. But something disturbed me. It was like I was not able to hear some words she was pronouncing. So like the voice was too loud for me. And I couldn't keep calm to understand, to process some of the lines that you are able to say. So maybe if Mariam can work on her voice, for example, I think she can do better. Thank you.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Prof, I see that you can't wait to speak. What made you to like Dr. Mariam's performance?
Mastery of the subject matter, vocalization, the dramatic techniques, articulation as well, which I seem to disagree with Abba.
Wow, interesting. So yanzu abin da ke faruwa shine Dr. Mariam ta yi performance amma tana da coaches guda biyu da suke son ta shiga cikin team ɗinsu. Ba mu san cewa wani team Dr. Mariam za ta shiga ba sai mun tambayi Dr. Mariam. Dr. Mariam, team ɗin wa za ki shiga? Shin za ki shiga team ɗin Coach Aisha Indabawa ko ku za ki shiga cikin team ɗin Professor Nasir? Zaɓi ya rage gare ki mai shiga rijiya. Dr. Mariam, wa kika zaɓa tsakanin su biyun nan Aisha Indabawa da Professor Nasir? A hasko mana su mu gansu?
I'm so sorry. I don't want to be biased. But I would say I would choose my coach Aisha in the Bawa because I am a woman and she is a woman and my poetry is about women in general.
Can you mix to the coaches, please? Yes, please. Aisha and Dabawa, you have a contestant. It's like this contestant, you like Kano people, right? You, the first one like Abba, the second one like Indabawa. So that's beautiful. I'm sure our coaches from Katsina State will also have their team members.
I'm so sorry, sir.
So no carry over for you. I know he's your teacher, he's your lecturer, he will not punish you. But this is friendly and his performance. I'm sure you get some lessons from him. You want to diversify the sources of your mentorship from Indabawa as well. So that's beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, let's appreciate Dr. Mariam. She is now joining Coach Aisha Indabawa. Aisha Indabawa will now be mentoring and coaching Dr. Mariam. Perhaps she will go to the final and stand a chance to win the 1 million cash prize. Let's give it up for Dr. Mariam. You can take your leave through that gate, through that way. Thank you so much. Let's hear the next performance.
Temperature rise. Floods increase the fertile uncertain of faith, ensure crops wider life, endure hardship. The shadow of hunger lumps, light, children, potential lost. A heavy cost, empty belly echo. A thy need, thanks uplift, a disparate flight. The arts that provides, yet we take for granted the delicate balance nature plan of weather pattern, soil and seed wave of life, so fragile, so pretty. Floods and droughts. A tidally fair living community bear with no care, food security like morning dew, climate change, harsh impact shines through. We must create the facts that are kind to us, resilience, farm a safer state, nourish the earth, nourish the soil. Together we can make a world change. Let's act now for a brighter fate, use clean energy, a better way to power our lives. What's me? Education, key awareness to empowering community to see them through climate change resilience group, a new breed to put the war in time of need. They are slamming, a call to action. To safeguard the features of love and care, let's work together hand in hand for a world where hunger fades across the land. We must unite. We must unite across the globe to combat climate change, common goals, share knowledge, resources, and might to build a future where all can thrive in life. Thank you.
Okay, you may now reveal yourself. Come forward to the stage so that the audience and coaches will get to see you and introduce yourself. Contestant.
Where is the sound? The sound for...
All right, so...
Okay,
did you have any...
We haven't heard the sound.
Okay, so let me, because this is the first time I'm sure, so we need to do a lot of induction and orientation. So if a coach likes any contestant, we'll raise the I want you card and keep it up until the end of the performance, until when she comes out and then she sees exactly who and who developed interest. But she comes out now, but she doesn't know who liked her.
Yes.
So keep it up continuously until the contestant reveal herself, and that way the DJ will get to know as well. So when you like someone, don't just raise and drop it. Keep raising and keep it up until the... So do you have any interest? Dr. Aisha Ize, So let's meet our contestants. Introduce yourself to our coaches. Let's meet you. Who do we have here? Introduce yourself, please. Go to the house of Madaki.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. My name is Mariam Ismail from Hassan Usman Katsina Polytechnic. I'm also a student and a poet passionate. I'm also
no, the
I'm
house
the
of
Organization of Nutrition Society of Nigeria Katsina State Chapter. Nutrition and dietetics.
Nutrition and
Dietetics. And dietetics.
Dietetics.
Yes.
So that's what she studies in Hassan Usman Katsina Polytechnic. So go ahead, coaches. Aisha, Dr. Aisha, you liked Mariam. We have so many more. What's your stage name?
Voice craft banana.
Voice craft
Banana.
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 Banana. Voice cracked banana. Dr. Aisha.
Okay. I liked your performance because of the intellectualism in it. You know, eco poetry. I could hear a lot about for the earth, the environment, and that's one of my interests personally as a researcher and as a poet. And I think we're going to work well together. So welcome on board.
All right, Abba, Coach Abba. Ya aka yi ba ka daga mata I want to ba har ta gama.
Okay, yawanci poetry, spoken word poetry, abin da ya bambanta ta da kamar zance ne da shine wannan performance. Yawa, so yana da kyau a ce a yi aiki sosai akan yadda za a yi zubar gadon shi zancen. Misali ya zama kamar ya dan bambanta da normal magana ta yau da kullum. A dan yi mishi ado haka da sauransu, amma rubutunta mai kyau ne. Theme din ma mai kyau ne gaskiya. In aka yi improving din wannan, so insha Allah za a samu abun.
Thank you so much. Congratulations, Mariam. You now belong to Dr. Aisha Ize's team. She will help you improve with all this feedback, and you belong to Dr. Aisha Ize. We look forward to seeing you in the final as you progress through the stages. You qualified for the bottom round, which is going to happen on the 1st October. Let's give it up for Mariam. Thank you so much. You may take your leave, Mariam, and you can join the audience if you want. Congratulations this way to the outside. Let's take the next performance now.
Those soccer girls on the streets whose nights end without a single say, still wondering, seeking for buyers. Please don't undervalue their products. Believe me, most of them do this to survive. No one chooses to be a hawker. We don't. They also need to attend schools and study subjects like literature, science, and technology. Since we aim for unity, come and serve your country, irrespective of your tribe and ethnicity. We need your contributions in every society. As a member of your community, make your impact in promoting peace and serenity. Let's unite and revive our land of beauty. Education is a moon. No wonder an educated woman is a queen. Defeat ignorance and crimes will be less. Create jobs and end drug dealers. Be a patriot and encourage your leaders. Thank you.
All right, reveal yourself, contestants, to the coaches for their review. The other way. The other way. All right, stay in the middle. Stay in the middle. Just there. Yeah, there. Okay, now coaches. This is our contestant that just finished performance. May we know who we have here? Introduce yourself.
My name is Musa Nasir, known as Mr. Otha. Mr. Otha. I was born in Funtua local government, Katsina State, Nigeria. I am an Anglicist, a poet, and also a short story writer.
So coaches, would you like to engage this contestant? I've seen that there is no interest on, what's that your stage name again?
Mr. Otha.
Mr. Otha.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Otha did not have any interest among our coaches. Coaches, why didn't you like the performance of Mr. Otha? You don't want Mr. Author to join your team. Why? What did you see in his performance that he needs to improve? Abba? Coach Abba.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Author. Particularly the length of the lines. You understand me? Like, for example, I was expecting that the form could be a little bit longer. Second is the quickness in the performance. Sometimes spoken poetry can be performed neither slowly nor rapidly. So like when you adjust the voice, instead of being a bit quick, for example, I think you are much more conversant with writing classical poems. So when it comes to the stage poetry where you perform, there is a need to work on the performance part, because it is different from the recitation. In performance, you do it with your body, you do it with your voice, you do it with your intellect and everything.
All right.
So that's it.
Okay, Professor Nasir, what feedback do you have for Arthur?
A compelling performance, lacking much mastery of the subject and lack of dramatic techniques, vocal techniques as well, which adds its credibility as poetry that is performed.
Okay, fantastic. This is not the end of his journey. He may not have a coach yet, but you guys, you the audience, you can bring him back into the competition to proceed to the battle round. So he is thrown to the danger zone, which means that he has to be voted by the audience to keep him into the competition. So Arthur, you may not have a coach now,
Yes, sir.
but you may likely to have a coach by tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
So tell your fans, your friends, relatives that they can still keep you in this competition,
Yes, sir.
by voting for you. So now our technical team have recorded you in the danger zone. So coaches, record him as part of our danger zone contestant who will face the audience vote when we open the link at the end of this competition. So keep following us on MPS media pages where we will be posting the links and giving instructions on how to vote for Arthur if you want to keep Arthur in the competition. But by the way, Arthur has done very well. He's performed very wonderfully. Let's give it up for him as he proceeds out of the stage. Congratulations. Thank you and all the best. That way, straight. So let's hear, so like I said, reminder for our coaches, when you like a candidate, raise it up and keep it up until the contestant appears here and see exactly who liked him or not. So let's hear the next performance in this competition.
I stand here today not as one voice, but as many dreams woven together to shine a spark of light in darkness. I speak of a wound in our land, banditry. Banditry is not just a gunfire and coin in the night. It's a cry of a children stole away, the silence of villages turned to ashes, the pair that haunt our road. School left empty, dreams shattered before they can ever fly. But listen carefully. Bandits may steal our wealth, they may shake our home, but they cannot kill our spirit, they cannot bury our hope. Pair will never last forever, for even the darkest night must bow to the rising sun. If we rise as one with faith, with unity, tomorrow will be brighter, our land will breathe peace again. I do not come with despair, I come with hope, I come with light, I come with the promise that after the darkness there will always be a dawn. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you so much. May you reveal yourself, contestants, to the audience. Stand in the middle. Stand in the middle. In the middle of the... All right. So we have two I want you cards up, which means this contestant will now introduce himself. These two coaches you see with these cards, these are the contestants, the coaches that want you, that they want to coach you. So you are the one to choose one among them. But before then, let's meet you. Introduce yourself to the coaches, yourself, and why you are here.
My name is Aliu Ahmad Abdulmumin, a student and the founder and CEO of Aliu Mechepano Global Services. I am here. This is an opportunity to me to raise the voice of my people
Da kyau. Coaches, kuna da wani tambaya da kuke so ku mishi particularly? Abba, do you want to know him more, what he does? Let's start with Coach Abba.
Okay, your self-introduction was done, like for example, in a normal pace. It was nice. I enjoyed it. But your performance was quick. You understand? Like you are too quick to finish. So I wasn't processing what you are trying, for example, to say. I understood that it was about banditry, but I couldn't process the lines because you are in a hurry. So if you can work on you understand, the pace, the movement, you understand, the way you are pronouncing the words or you are performing it, I think you can make it to many stages. Thank you.
All right, Coach Aisha Ize, why did you like? Did you mention your name? What's your name?
Aliyu Ahmad Abdul Mumin.
What's your stage name?
Mechepane.
Lalle za mu ci miya kenan Mechepane. So Dr. Aisha Ize, you like Mechepane's performance. So why do you think is deserve to be in your team?
I liked the message. I also like the emotions behind the message. Like Coach Abba said, you were a bit too fast, and I feel that we can work on the way you will deliver the message with the right emotions in a way that will captivate the audience and anyone listening, because the message was actually quite good to me.
All right, thank you, Dr. Ize. Now the choice is yours, Mechepane. Do you want to do Chepane for Aisha Indabawa, or do you want to serve your Chepane for Dr. Aisha Ize? Which team do you want to belong to? Let's see the three contestants, the coaches, the three of them, in a single shot. So you choose. Did you choose Aisha Indabawa?
Yes.
Straightforward, no thinking. Let's clap for Aisha Indabawa for winning another candidate in her team. Now, Aisha Indabawa, you must have two contestants in your team, right? You have Meche Pane, and you have.
Okay,
yes, Coach Abba.
your name again, please, because I can't see the pen name. Your name again?
Full name.
Aliyu Ahmad Abdul Mumin.
Okay.
Aliyu Ahmed Admumin. Did you write Meche Pane when you are filling the form? No, maybe he didn't put that one. So, but you got the name, right? Say the name again.
Mechepane.
No, your full name.
Aliyu Ahmad Abdul Mumin.
Aliyu Ahmed Admumin. Did you see the name? Did you see the name? Okay. So thank you so much. Let's appreciate him. He's staying in the competition. So far, only one contestant is in the danger zone. All the contestants have proceeded to the battle round. Let's appreciate Mechepane as he goes to his seat. Next to present is the voice you're going to hear.
Today, the title of my piece is Katsina, Land of Peace, Rise Again. Katsina, land where Gobarau kisses the sky, where Malamai turn ink into light, where warriors depended honor, and mothers raise generation and hope. Once you are called Birni Ilimi, city of knowledge. Peace was your garment and pride was your perfume. But today, gunshots replace laughter's market whisper with fears. Dreams are kidnapped before they grow. Yet, listen, we are not children of chaos, we are heirs of courage. The blood of Muhammad Dukka runs in our veins, and the wisdom of Malan Umaru guides our tongues. The resilience of our mothers strengthens our steps. Ruwa ai baya tsami banza. Injustice brings angers, but justice water peace. So let us be the healers of our lands. Ilimi ai shine hasken rayuwa. So knowledge is the light of life, so drop the knife. Lift your desire. Books not bullets, pens not pins. Hope not hate. I speak for the youth misused as weapons but born to be leaders. Not tools of destruction but leaders of tomorrow. Their hand made for fence, not guns. Their voice made for peace, not fears. Mai haƙuri shi yakan dafa dutse har ya sha romansa. Patient rebuilds a wounded land and teaches heart to rise again. A gun can end life, but our verses will march like soldiers of peace. Our rhymes will hit where bullets And so, we declare, Katsina, ta duk kwaɗakin kara, kunya gare mu ai ba dai tsoro ba. For we are the children of honors, not prisoners of fear. Katsina, your story is resilience. Your story is peace. By this voice, by this voice, by this covenant, we call it back home. Peace, please come back. Peace, come back to Katsina. Thank you.
Wow, 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 wow. I can't wait to see this first two. Reveal yourself to the coach and audience. Let's give it up for this powerful performance. This way, behind the stage. What a performance. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we have in Katsina State. So many talents, potential out there, undiscovered. We are now revealing them. I'm not praising yet. I'm not in the position to do that, but coaches will do that. This is the first contestant to have 4 coaches all interested in her performance. Let's clap for her before we even get to know the contestants. All 4 coaches want you to join their team. What a performance. The first contestant to have all the 4 coaches' interests. Let's meet you.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. My name is Comrade Aisha Ahmed Mashi.
Wow,
I'm a
what
poet,
a comrade.
a spoken word artist, and also a leader, the President, National Association of Nigerian Student Nurses and Midwives, Katsina State Chapter. I'm a poet and spoken word artist. I like writing my poetry based on life experience, true life stories, and also environments. And today my piece is all about Katsina. Katsina turned to a land where peace does not rise again, where Katsina is known for the peace back days. And with the hope of Katsina State youths, we are ready. Peace should come back to Katsina. Thank you.
Wow. What a beautiful performance. Her performance, her poetry is as beautiful as she is. Let's clap for her once more. But this time around, no time wasting. We have more than 100 contestants lined up, and we must finish them today. And that's why we have to hurry up. We need to save time, and we will now skip the feedback, and I will allow coaches to, but I know every coach wants you to choose them, but I will just give you the chance to make your choice. Coaches, you have to take your fate. Whatever happens to you, you have to take heart. I know you're going to feel bad when you miss this powerful potential. Aisha Ahmed Mashi, who do you choose as your coach?
I would like to be part of all, but I want to be part of Dr. Aisha team.
Dr. Aisha! What a big win! Dr. Aisha had only one contestant, but she had the next big one. Congratulations, Coach Aisha.
Your name again, please. Your name again. Your full name again.
Aisha Ahmed.
Okay.
A gift from Professor.
Thank
Can someone
you
help
so
me
much,
with
sir.
it? Professor gave you a gift of a book.
Thank
I'm
you.
sure this is not a bribe because you have lost this. You have lost this contestant.
Thank you so much.
Aisha Ahmed Mashi, you now belong to the Aisha. Dr. Aisha is a team. She will be the one to coach you, and we hope she will mentor you
Please,
through
what
this
is
competition.
what is your your stage name?
Stage
The
name?
Oracle speaks.
The Oracle speaks. Congratulations, Aisha. See you on the 1st October and see how you battle in this competition. Let's clap for her as she takes the stage out. The next voice you are going to hear is the next contestant.
Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, everyone. I'm so excited and heavily to get the permission to speak about the advancement of women's education and social well-being as part of the sustainable development. If a woman is the seed, then is she not the garden? The garden of wildflowers bends to the weight of an ancient hand. Women mostly wakes before the sun, feet heavy with the weight of her future. She has not been given permission to dream. The road to school is long, but not as long as the silence that follows when she says, I am afraid. Not as long as the stare that strips her confidence, or the hands that remind her that being a girl is an often invitation to a battle that she never enlisted for. At 12, she learns that safety is a privilege. At 13, she learns that silence is survival. At 14, she learns that a ring can fit around her finger like a noose, and her voo gathered dust on a shelf she no longer can reach. Her classroom becomes a kitchen, and her lessons shift from algebra to obedience, from literature to labor, from history to forgetting. And when she bleeds, the world tells her to disappear. And a shame is stitched into the fabric of her uniform. Whispers trail her like a shadows, unclean, unworthy, unthin. And they tell her she must choose education or dignity, learning or hunger, school or survival. But why must she choose at all? A girl's place is in the classroom, not in the margin of policy debates, not in the footnotes or forgotten promises. And you have to let her learn. Let her sit at desks built for her future. Let her walk into schools where her safety is not negotiable. And let her open books instead of doors to men twice her age. Let her bleed without shame. You have to let her learn. Thank you so much.
Reveal yourself, contestants. Reveal yourself to the coaches for your feedback. First, stand there, quickly introduce yourself. Your name, your stage name.
Good morning, everyone. I am Muhammad Farouk Sani, particularly known as Bin Farouk.
Big what? Big what?
I am Muhammad Farouk Sani.
Okay. The stage name? The stage name?
Bin Farouk.
Okay, Bin Farouk. Okay.
Muhammad Farouk Sani, right? Muhammad Farouk Sani, you have 3 coaches that have interest in you. But I also want to use this moment to remind coaches you cannot indicate interest on a contestant after their performance. It has to be during the performance. The moment he says the last word, you cannot choose that contestant. So your indication of interest must be during the performance and keep it up to the seeing of everybody. All right? So, Dr. Aisha Ize?
Okay. Muhammad Farouk, right? Yes, ma'am. Good. I would like to know what inspired you to write this poem, considering the fact that you are a young man yourself. What inspired this poem?
So, I just considered some part of our communities or some places like villages. Most of women are left behind a part of education. And this become one of the most agendas that UNESCO brought as part of the sustainable development. Education must circulate everywhere,
It's okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Coaches know ne suke son Muhammad Farouk su daga hannu su daga card din su magani?
Yeah.
Because we mustn't swear the swear. Banda ke Dr. Aisha? Yeah, but I'll allow you. We are still learning, still stage. So keep it up. So these are the contestants, the coaches that want you. Okay. Who do you want to be your coach among these guys?
So, as my topic is talking about the development or the advancement and the well-being of women, I would like to choose Aisha.
Dr. Aisha is a Yawin is so fast in this competition. Ladies and gentlemen, let's clap for Muhammad Farouk. He has joined the team of Dr. Aisha Ize. Dr. Aisha Ize, congratulations for having so many contestants in your team. Make sure you know that the limit is 16, so you don't want to exhaust your 16 number because we have a lot of potentials line up. So, We now move to the next contestant. The next voice you are going to hear is the voice of the next contestant.
Then and now. This is a battle between today and the future. Looking beyond the horizon of bloodshed and gunshots, I wrap myself as a message to a better Katsina, a state where great culture speaks in the voices of Kalangu, dancing to the future of fintech and agritech. For necessity is the mother of innovation. Ba wai harsashe nake ba, domin harshe na shine ƙarshen sashen ƙasar Hausa. By embracing the power of technology and innovation, I see today as a bullet passing through the eyes of tomorrow. What made you think we were strong enough? For Rome was not built in a day, and neither Katsina is to be delayed in a relay to display her way of life, making you and I the survivors of history and the users of AI and data hive. You see, if I were to dive into Zobedam, I will fish out a legacy for the youths of today and tomorrow. Domin matasa su ne itatuwan ginshikin ƙasar Hausa. I believe banditry is not a gate pass to haunting lives in the name of religion. Bravery becomes a guiding path, an eye-opener to victory to the great leaders of tomorrow. The future of Katsina looks like peace, not just the silence of guns, but the music of unity, the poetry of progress, and the embodiment of dignity. Thank you.
Wow, what a performance. Contestants, please reveal yourself to the coaches for review and feedback. Wow. Who do we have here? Introduce yourself, please.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. My name is Khadija Ado Usman. I am a student of Umar Musa Yar'adua University, Katsina. I am a poet, a spoken word artist, and a girl child advocate. I was born in Musawa and raised in Katsina State.
Wow, interesting. Look at 4 cards. Look at these 4 cards flying just for you. 4 interests. I'm sure this is marvelous performance. We don't need to talk more about that. Let's save time. All the coaches want you. Look at them. 4 great poets want you to join their team. Who do you choose? Khadija?
I wish I can choose each and every one of them.
I like that. She said she wants to choose all of you to be her coach. But she has to choose only one. She can only be mentored by only one coach. Who do you want to be coached by that will take you and mentor you to the final if you are successful?
I think I'm going for...
Prof is actually praying. She says, Allahu la ilaha illa huwa al-hayyul qayyum. Hada sutul yasin ya sauke. Prof, ka ta'adda kai nafila ko za mu baka dama kai alwala kai sallah ne. But Khadija, you still have to make a choice. But the coach can determine the path you follow. Remember, you want to win this competition, but that coach you choose now determines how you progress in this competition.
Can somebody just choose me? It's hard.
No, unfortunately, everyone will choose you because they have chosen you. She's doing Inajanje. Oh my goodness, what a plenty of choice.
Thank you for all the votes, but I'm going for...
Say it. You have one shot.
I'm going for Abdurabi.
For who? Huh?
Abdurabi.
Abrabi, right? That's Coach Abba. We call him Coach Abba. Coach Abba, congratulations. What a big win for you too in this competition. What's that your name again?
Khadija Ado Usman.
Khadija
Ado Usman.
Khadija Ado Usman. That's what we have here. Thank you so much. Khadija has proceeded to the next round, which is the battle round. Congratulations, Coach Abba, for addition to your team. Now, the next voice that you're going to hear is the voice of the next contestant.
The title of my poem is The Fearless Moment. Should I tell you a story, one row, of how I faced fear and learned how to heal? It's a tale of triumph, where courage stood nay, of rising in power, of silencing fear. Na tsawon lokaci tsoro ya raina ni kamar cici mai hana yara barci. Baya barin garin da ke da abinci, na shiga kunci sai hawaye da bakin ciki, but I stood. I defeated him, finally. I looked him straight in the eyes, not flinch, and said, I am ready, not moving an inch. The voice he tried to shut down rolled like thunder with stubborn pride. That bully, he thought I'd break or bend, but I showed him strength that wouldn't end. In that moment, when I chose to stay, I met the version of me that never ran away. Nagane, I was more than enough, capable, quite soft but tough. Na isa har na zanka, even fear couldn't block my way. So should I tell you how I won that fight? As a tale of shadows turned to light, of courage lit by whispering plate, of how I rose and aimed my name.
Thank you so much. What a performance. Now you can reveal yourself to the coaches for feedback and decision. So you may reveal yourself, contestant, to the center and stand there. Introduce yourself to the coaches.
I am Fatima.
Stay in the middle.
By
The middle.
name.
Here, there.
I am Fatima Usman by name, and I am delighted to be part and parcel of this great competition where I present my poem titled The Fearless Moment. The Fearless Moment is my personal story of how I faced fear and how I defeated him. And I am a student of Umar Musa Rado University. I'm a poet and spoken word artist.
All right, lovely. It's a great performance as well because you have all the 4 coaches that want you. Which coach do you want to join? Choose one. Which means you're good. All the 4 coaches, they want you. Look at the great talents.
Yes.
Everyone wants you. That
I would
means
like
you
to
are
be coached
good.
by all of them, but
But you have only
I
one
have
choice.
to choose. And
Yes. And who do you choose?
what is his name? Abba.
The first guy?
Yes, Abba.
Is Coach Abba. Oh, Coach Abba. She didn't even know his name, but she said Coach Abba. Congratulations. What's that your name again?
Fatima Osman.
Fatima Osman, congratulations, the FUVAS world. Fatima Osman has also proceeded to the next round, which is the battle round. We look forward to seeing her performance on the 1st October. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Fatima as she takes down the stage. She can join the audience after that. The next voice that you're going to hear is the voice of the next contestant.
The title of my piece is Katsina. Kamar rana ta haska ta huda duhun sama, kin tashi Katsina, uwar gari, uwar tarihi, fitila mai haskaka arewa. Like a rock, facing through the depths of the earth, kin tsaya daram. You stood with root that hold fast. You became the fortress of kings. Garkuwar ƙasa, tushen jarumai. Shall I sit in silence ko in tsaya ta tsaye? In yi waƙa da murya mai ƙarfi, in shaida wa duniya the tales I have heard, the beautiful stories woven in your name, the tales of your transformation from Durbuta Kusheyi to the name that echoes across desert. Katsina, where by a Jeddah journey to the Ura, where swords clash and legacies we are born. Idda Alfanu, ya fara haske. Katsina, where words are treasures. Hausa Fulani, the golden language, flows like river of ruwan sanyi, carrying proverbs that guide the soul. Komai nisan dare, gari zai waye. In moonlight courtyards, children gather around elders, listening to tatsunya, stories of kings and warriors, tales passed down, never fading. For tarihi baya mutuwa. Katsina, city of festival, where Hawan Sallah paint the street with color, horses adorned in royal robes, robes of Kalangu and Kakaki calling the people, while dancers wail in cycles of joy. Katsina, land of warriors, you raised heroes in your noble farms, 'yar adwa, jagoran al'umma, the voice of leadership, Mamman Shata ruwan waka, whose songs flow like rivers of memory, Barmana Choge muryar mata, keeper of dance and tradition, Katsina, the home of excellence, ta dukwa da dukwa mai turawa, a land of honor, kunya gare ku ba dai tsoro ba, kina da ɗaukaka da tarihi har abada.
Thank you so much, contestants. You might come out now for your decision. So stay in the middle and introduce yourself, please. Quickly.
I'm Safiya Muhammad Bashir, a student of Umar Musa Adwa University. I love poet because poet is a way of expressing deep thoughts and emotions that are hard to explain.
Okay. What do you study in Umar Musa?
Biochemistry.
What level?
200 level.
200 level. So you have two coaches that want you. We have Professor Nasir, we have Coach Abba. Which team do you want to join? Think about it.
It's hard to choose. I'm sorry to say Professor, but I choose Abba.
You can imagine, that's very political. She said, I'm sorry to say Professor, but I go for Coach Abba. Coach Abba, you're very soon going to exhaust your options. So I'm warning you, because we have more than 100 talent. This is a gift from Professor.
Thank you, Professor.
Okay, your name again, please.
Safiya Muhammad Bashir.
Okay, what is your stage name? Safiya.
Safiya MB.
Safiya Ali. El Safiya what?
MB.
Okay, Safiya Muhammad.
Safiya Muhammad, did you get the name? Which serial number is that? Did you find it, Yusuf? Number 20. Safiya. So Safiya has joined Coach Abba's team. Thank you so much, Safiya. Congratulations. Make sure at the end of this competition, you meet your coach to guide you on how to proceed. So a reminder to all contestants that you have to meet with your coaches at the end of today's edition, so that you get to know him or her and then prepare for the next round. Thank you so much, Safiya. Congratulations. You proceeded to the next stage. So the next voice you are going to hear is our next contestant. You have 2 minutes for that. Proceed.
I was born with a voice sharpened by dust and history, edged in the sands of Daura, washed in the dam of Ajiwa, echoing through the folds of Funtua, where the sun rises with grace and the air speaks in proverbs, where every star remembers, every comes with stories. This is the land where Queen Daurama ruled, where the tale of Bayajidda still walks in silence, where Gobarao stand tall like a minaret of wisdom, and Malamai taught that Ilimi Haskeni. Here, culture is not kept in museums. It lives in the dandali at night, where a mata dance, Samari laugh, and the drums tell stories of the moon. Our language is soft but carries strength like steel wrapped in silk. We wear our pride in Zanua, Mayafi, and Hulina. Our stories stitched in wrappers, told in the beats of bright, and the rhythm of Calabash and Kalangu. We live in the warmth of Zumunchi, in greetings that are more than words. We do not just say Inakwana, we hand over peace with every handshake. This is Katsina, a kingdom wrapped in legacy and wisdom, rooted in craft, song, and dignity. A place where children learn from elders and the wind still carries poetry. So when they ask where I'm from, I will raise my voice, not in boast, but in belonging. I will say, I am from Katsina, from dust that remembers, from stories that breathe, from a heritage that never fades.
Wow, beautiful. And you can reveal yourself and stand in the center. First, go and introduce yourself to the coaches.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. My name is Khadija Ahmad, a young poet and a spoken word artist.
All right. So we have how many coaches that have interest on you? We have 3 coaches. We have Coach Inda Bawa, Professor Nasir. We have Coach Dr. Aisha Ize. You are a student?
Yes, I'm a secondary school student.
Secondary school student. Do you mind share how old are you?
I am 15.
15 years old. Wow, let's clap for her. She's just 15 years and look at the talents, the potential she has. That's beautiful. Who you choose now can determine your journey in this competition. So you have to be mindful of your choice. Who do you want to join as your coach? Is it Coach Indabawa? Is it Professor? Coach Indabawa, please raise it. Just make it static. I know you're nervous. You wouldn't want to lose. Professor and Dr. Aisha Ize. Who do you choose? Dijen Gala. Dijen Gala. Okay, Dijen Gala, who do you go for?
I choose.
It's hard. It's not easy. Think about it.
I choose Dr. Aisha.
Dr. Aisha! Dr. Aisha, DJ, can you put some winning sounds, please? I can be a better DJ. Don't you think so? So she joins the Dr. Aisha. Is it? So Dr. Aisha should be the one to coach you and lead you through this competition. Ladies and gentlemen, let's appreciate DJ Ngala as she takes down the stage. She waits for the next one. Okay, Abba has something.
What is your stage name?
DJ Ngala. What's your full name?
Khadija Ahmed.
Khadija Ahmed. Which number is that, Yusuf? Number 52. Dijangala, she joins Dr. Aisha Ize's team. Congratulations, Dijangala. We see you on 1st October for your battle round, but make sure you meet with your coach for guidance. Let's now go to the next performance.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuhu. Na tsaya ne a nan domin in gabatar da waƙa ta mai taken cin zarafin 'ya'ya mata. Ko kun san da cewa kashi 30 cikin 100 na 'ya'ya mata da yara mata ana musu fyaɗe? Wasu daga cikinsu na rasa rayukansu ta dalilin wannan fyaɗe. Wasu kuma suna kashe kawunansu ne domin gujewa kunya. Wasu kuma suna rayuwa ne amma a ɓoye. Shin wannan matsala ta fyaɗe ba al'adar Afirka ba ce? Shin ta yaya muka bari har ta shigo mana take nema ta maye gurbin al'adunmu? Idan mai fyaɗe bai ji tsoron Ubangijinsa ba ko hukuma, da ni da ku da muke zaune menene amfanin mu ta ɓoye fyaɗe ko kuma me yinsa? Kada mu manta matsalar da take a bayyane ita ce ake iya magantawa. Rayuwar 'ya mace tana da inganci, dole mu daraja ta, tana iya zama ke ko ita ko kuma wani mafi soyuwa a gurinmu. Don haka ya zama ƙalubale gare mu da mu tashi domin mu ga mun yaƙi wannan abu mana ta gane domin ba shi da amfani ga rayuwar 'ya mace. Na gode.
Wow, masha Allah. Come out ka fito da wuri-wuri, ka tsaya a gaban nan buganka alƙalan wannan gasa su kalle ka, ka tsaya a tsakiyan bana can. Yawwa, sauri ka gabatar da kanka.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Sunana Usman Sagir Binda, ɗalibi a Jami'ar Musa da ke Katsina. Ni haifaffen ɗan cikin garin Katsina ne, an haife ni a ƙofar marusa ɗaki tara a layin gidan 'yan. Na yi karatu a makarantar firamare a nan.
To kafin mu je mahar secondary ɗin kaɗan tsaya a nan, yanzu ina kake?
A yanzu ina a Umar Musa Iradu.
Wani yake karantawa?
Ina karantar Agricultural Science.
Aji nawa kake?
A level 1 ne.
Shekarunka nawa yanzu?
Shekara ta 18.
Oh, 18. Interesting. So kai performance yayi da har ina ya ɓaci da naga ba coach ɗin ɗaya ga ma hannu, sai naga coach Abba ya ɗaga hannu daga baya sai na ɗan ji daɗi saboda for the first time na saurari me ake cewa. Duk sauran kawai daɗin nake bi. Amma wannan karin me ake cewa na saurara wataƙila da ana yi da Hausa ne na ce bari in bi kuma kana magana ne kan wani batu mai amfani kuma ka bada shawara. Kun gani shi da muka ce za mu amfani da poetry domin isa da saƙo. Wani wa'azi ne ya yi amma cikin poetry wanda in malami ne za a bashi mumbari sai ya yi awa 2 kafin isa da wani saƙon. So, Coach Abba ne kawai ya ce yana da ra'ayi a kanka, saboda haka kai baka da zaɓi, dole ka shiga team ɗin Coach Abba. Coach Abba, congratulations. Mun gode, what's that your name again?
Usman Sagir Bindawa.
Ka ringa a hankali, Usman
Sagir Bindawa.
Sagir Bindawa. Number nawa ne? Number 56. Congratulations, Bindawa ya riga ya scaling, ya je next round. We see you on 1st October, but you meet with your coach to guide you on how to go forward. Let's appreciate him as he take off the stage. Yanzu bari mu ji wani ɗan takara ne na gaba wanda zai yi mana a wannan competition din.
Assalamu alaikum, ladies and gentlemen. The title of my poem is Innovations and the Future of Katsina State. And my piece goes like this. In Katsina's land, new dreams take flight, innovation spark ignites the night. From ancient root to future school, we raise united, strong until technology blooms where tradition stands. Crafting progress with skilled hands, useful minds with visions clear, shape a future bright and near. Education's light does brightly gleam, fueling hopes and daring dreams. Agriculture, trade, and art combine, the bold estate where all can shine. Katsina's tomorrow, bold and wide, a place where science, culture, trade, together we wave, whose heart and mind, a legacy new for all mankind. I am for innovations and the future of Katsina State, where progress met might. A new dawn raises, with a future so bright, where technology and talent takes flight. The youth, a driving force, whose energy and zone. Their dreams of change, with a vision so grand. A brighter future for this noble land. In science and technology, new faith unfold. Entrepreneurship blooms with stories to be told. Agriculture modernized, with methods so fine. Food security ensured, proud to dine. Education empowered, with knowledge so true. Hills are tomorrow, proud to dine. And shape a future where all can see. A Katsina state of progress and might, shining bright in the light of innovation delight. Katsina state, our future will shine so bright in the eyes of the world, inshallah.
Wow. What a performance. Contestants, you may reveal yourself to the audience, to the coach. Say, let's appreciate him. Wow, what an amazing contestant. Can you stand in the middle? Just step here, there. Oh, wow. Is that Michael Jackson's trouser? Can we see it on the screen? Can you remove the tika that is moving down there? Can we see the leg, the shoes? Can we remove the tika on the screen, please? Oh, wow, I like your trouser. Do you want to do the, what do you call sliding? Walk slide, is it? What's that Michael Jackson backsliding? Congratulations, good job, you did very well. I'm proud of you. What's that your name?
My name is Ahmad Umar Barao Jibia, a student and a young poet from Stedel Group of School Jibia.
So you're a young poet. How young? How young is this young poet? How young are you? How old are you?
I am 20. I am
Don't be in a hurry.
You'll
12
get
years
there.
old. How many years?
12 years old.
12 years. Wow, let's appreciate him. So far, he's the youngest contestant. But amazingly, he is not just a young performer, he's a beautiful and genius performer. Look at the great coaches that want you. They want you to join their team. So you have to make a choice. Look at how small you look. But you are great inside here, right? So you are not small. We don't tell you that you're young. You're not. You are great. But you have to choose one of them. Either Prof. Nasser or Dr. Aisha. They will be the one to mentor you, to guide you, and make you win this competition, if you have to choose.
I choose Dr. Aisha.
Ah! Dr. Aisha, I begin to... Professor is giving money. So, Professor, but I think this is very not working for you. Because The only money you give to is the one that didn't choose you. So if I want money, I will not choose you, right? Congratulations. You won some money from Professor. You didn't choose Prof, but Prof gave you money. What do you want to say to Prof? Prof has something to say to you too. Do you want to say something? What made you to give him money, even though he didn't choose you?
I didn't say anything until I said thank you, sir.
So let's hear from Coach. Coach Nasir. Is it on? Can you turn it on? Long press. Okay, let me borrow you my microphone. If the DJ could fix that, that could help. Okay.
I should clear the air.
Sure.
Those I have been given my collection of poetry contains a long poem on Katsina, which is about 5 to 6 pages long. And their poems in context is Katsina. So I've given them the collection to inspire them where they read a little more. And for these rising talents, I think if I have a house or another car, I will give him.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, so he said if he has a car, additional one, he would have given it to you. You are doing very well. Beautiful. Congratulations. You next round. So now let's invite the next contestant whose voice we are going to hear just now.
The title of my poem is Girls and Women Empowerment. In my land, they said, a woman's place is only in the kitchen, but tell me who fits the nation from that very kitchen. Who carried water on her head, dreams on her back, and still found strength to plant seeds in broken soil. Today I stand as a drum in this assembly, to beat a rhythm for the voices they buried in silence, for women, for girls, for tomorrow's queens whose crowns are hidden in the fold of their wrappers. Katsina, listen, if a mother owns a water, who dares deny her a drink? In nature da ruwa ba a hana ta ta sha ba. Our girls are the rivers, so let them flow. Let them float the desert of ignorance. Let them irrigate the field of power. Let them quench the thirst of nations, gasping for chances. Do not call it empowerment, call it restoration. For power was never stolen from women, but only caged in the prisons of tradition, crashing down under the fist of their daughters. Countries showed us when women rose, the nation itself stood taller. Nigeria, what are you waiting for? Do you not know when you teach a boy, you educate a person, but when you teach a girl, you educate a generation. You rewrite history in the ink of tomorrow. And I speak for the girls who are locked in child marriage, for the mother beaten in silence, for the daughter who stinched her father's stone pride, but was denied a seat in his table. And I speak of fire, the fire that burns chains, the fire that says she is not weak, she is the backbone. She is not voiceless, she is not voiceless, she is the measure of more. She is not less, she is the echo of creation. The sun wears a shade, the moon carries a womb. The future is branded in the hair of every girl child. If you empower her, you empower us all. Thank you.
Thank you. You may now reveal yourself, contestants. Congratulations for that great performance. You may want to come out on the stage, stay in the middle, and meet your coaches. May we know who is this contestant? Introduce yourself and your stage name to the contestant. Can you stay in the middle, please?
In the middle?
Okay, there is okay.
My name is Asma Adam, a poet and a spoken word artist. And I am 15 years old.
How old are you, 15?
Yes, I'm 15 years
15.
old.
Let's clap for her. She's doing amazingly well. We all enjoyed you. Are you a student?
Yes,
Where?
I am a student of Student Group of School Jibia, and I am in SS3 Art.
Okay, she's a secondary school student. You've done so well. Can you just call your name so that our article team will get to know you? Can you say it slowly so that they get find your name?
Like how?
Your name?
My name is Asmau Adamu.
Asmau Adamu. Do you have a stage name?
Yes. My stage name is Duchess Amau.
Letters?
Duchess.
Duchess.
Amau.
Duchess Amau.
Yes.
Duchess Amau, you have all the four coaches that want you. They want you to join their team. But you had to make a choice by
Yes.
choosing only one of them. Who is that? Coach.
I will go for Dr. Abba.
Dr. Abba, you just got the title. Dr. Abba, congratulations. You mean Coach Abba, right? The first guy here. Okay, Coach Abba, congratulations. Duchess Amau. Duchess Amau, she goes to Coach Dr. Abba. Just have to give you this title now. Congratulations, you proceeded to the next round of this competition. You meet your coach at the end of this competition today to know what is next.
Okay.
Let's clap for her as she takes off the stage. And now invite the next contestant, whose voice we're going to hear just now. You have only 2 minutes.
So, my title is Innovation and Future of Katsina State. Today, I'm proud to introduce Capacity Night Tech. Capacity Night Tech, a new kind of telecom company built on a single powerful mission to empower every Nigerian with seamless, higher quality and fair connectivity. For our nation, technology has always been a key driver of economic growth. Today, we stand ready to write the next chapter of that growth, powered by a new vision of Nigerian connectivity. True success is about a vision to create a better world. We believe that by providing affordable, reliable access to digital tools, we can unlock opportunities that will lift up communities and build a more prosperous nation. We are committed to making technology work for you, not against you. We believe there is no one way to work. There is always an innovative way to solve a problem, and everyone at Capacity Night Tech lives by this principle. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. You may now want to reveal yourself, contestant. Do you have interest? Do you have any coach? With I want you cut up. Let's introduce our contestant.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Mr. Awal Tukur from Batagara local government, but based in Kaita local government. I'm a student of University of Abuja, and I'm courageous by bringing S to our community, especially in their daily affairs. So, and I'm CEO and founder of Capacity Night Tech. As I told you at the backstage, it's a new telecom company that is belong to me. I'm the founder of the company, and as soon as possible.
What's that you are saying? Your name is Capacity Nigeria. Nigeria Technology. Capacity Nigeria Technology. That is stage name. Unfortunately, Capacity, we don't have the capacity to absorb you in the coaching team yet, but you have the capacity to retain yourself in this competition if only your friends will vote for you to keep you alive. You are in this competition. You may have a coach now, but after this competition, after today, we'll be announcing the voting page where your friends, your relatives, and this audience can keep you so that you continue Kachigabada Bazamana Capacity. Let's give it up for Capacity. But before you go, we have to give you a gift. Indabawa, Misa Bakadagamishi Katiba. Bata microphone maji. Dalilin da yasa so da sai ka dan ji wani abu za ka dan gyara saboda nan gaba ba.
Okay, so Capacity, well done. I love the capacity, yeah. But then at some point, I come to realize that I haven't heard any poetry, instrument in it. So I wish and hope you would work on that because we're talking about poetry. So, and your piece is more of you just narrating something. Maybe I can say a prose. So please work on it next time.
That's beautiful. Let's give it up for Capacity. We look forward to seeing you. You are still in the danger zone, but you can be saved by audience. Thank you so much. Congratulations. And let's move to the next contestant.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Good day, everyone. I stand here confidently to present a poem titled I Am the Future. I am a child with dreams so high. I looked around and asked, why not try? My hands are small, my voice is light. But in my heart, I hold what's right. I learn to care, I learn to share, to treat all people kind and fair. I may be young, but I can see that love and peace begin with me. Don't shut me down or block my way. Just guide me gently day by day. With hope and truth, I grow so strong. A child who knows where they belong. I dreams of worlds but bright and free, where every child can simply be. No walls of hate, no skies of fear, just open heart to draw us near. So hear my song, both loud and clear. The future shines, it starts right here. With every step, with all I do, I'll build tomorrow, brave and true. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. My name is Mariam Bashir Abdullahi. I am 12 years old from JSS1 of Salama International School, Katsina.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. To ku coaches kun dai ji, dole ne ku zabi wannan contestant din. Beautiful. You've done very well. She has her unique style, which is I like it. I love it. You've done very well. I said, who is this great talent? You have the talent. And look at you. You are wearing your school uniform. Which school is that?
Salama International School, Katsina.
I see you have some great fans. Let's show them here. You have your team. Can one of the cameras please join us? Show us those guys from your school. Let's clap for your friend, colleague. She's done very well. And to prove that, we have two coaches that said they want you. Who will you like to choose as your coach in this competition?
It is difficult to choose a coach, but I think I can make it. I choose.
Okay, let me call their names. We have Professor Nasir. We have Dr. Aisha Ize.
I choose Dr. Aisha.
Dr. Aisha Ize, congratulations. Thank you so much. What's that your name again? Mariam Bashir. What's her serial number? Mariam Bashir. She has proceeded to the next round and she has joined Dr. Aisha Ize's team. Thank you so much. Let's clap for her as she takes down the stage. And now introduce the next voice.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I am here to present a piece titled Katsina State, and my piece goes like this. Katsina, I am here to present a piece titled Katsina State. Katsina, the city of knowledge. Katsina, the land of golden light, where Hausa culture shines so bright, with shinkawa da wake and adapted by Hura da Nono. A state of beauty, rich and bold, from the ancient wall of Katsina Palace high to the busy street of Daura passing by. The Gobarau minaret, a symbol of faith. The Katsina, the city of knowledge and hospitality, where Islamic light shines radiantly, guiding people through the darkness of night. the people of Katsina, warm and kind, a proof to the state nickname, home of hospitality. Ta duk kwaɗakin kara, kunya gare mu ba dai tsoro ba. Fadar ilimi da al'adu, with a moving cotton field like a golden sea, and the magnificent breathtaking hills of Ankara, wide and free. Katsina's landscape, a jewel to be gazed. So let's celebrate the land of pride, Katsina, a gem where culture and beauty reside. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Rukayya Lawal Umar from Salama International School. I'm 14 years old.
All right, what's that your name again? Sorry. Rukaya Lawal Umar. What's your stage name? Mami. Mami, she has just performed wonderfully well. Dr. Aisha Ize, why didn't you indicate interest for her? What feedback do you want to give to her? Can you pass the microphone to her? Yeah. Yeah, why didn't you say you want her? Can you turn it on?
I noticed Professor raising up his hands. And I seem to have taken all those who were on Kasina, and I felt it was going to be too selfish of me to take you too, but I really wanted you.
So
But
you
yeah.
deliberately conceded to Prof.
Exactly.
Because
Exactly. You are in good
Prof,
hands.
This is more like a gift. I know I can beat you. If I raise my flag, I'll beat you. But anyway, one bad thing about having a lot of members in your team is time will come later in the day that when you want a contestant, but you cannot because your team is already full. But you have to be careful about that as well. But don't just be too careful to also lose the best. You don't know who is coming next. It might be less than what you have now. So that's a risky part of it. So automatically you join Professor Nasser's team, so you proceeded to the next day. We see you, meet him after this audition, and then he prepare you for 1st October virtual round. Her name is Rukayya Lawal. Rukayya Umar. Rukayya Lawal Umar. Number what? Let's appreciate Rukayya. She go down now. Move to the next contestant.
In the ancient land of Hausa's golden light, Katsina ta daraja gidauniyar ilimi, where Katsina's walls stand tall and bright. Daura, inda sarki na farko ya fara mulki. Daura, of all kings and queens of grace. Kana's leather craftsmen wove their spell. Gobri's warriors marched with their stories to tell. Gobirawa jarumai masu dimbin tarihi. In Zazzau's market, merchants will meet. Kebbi's fishermen sailed with the river so miners dug deep and wide, Kwararrafa's tales of old electricity to abide. Alhamdulillah for the blessings of old. The Hausa Bakwai, an empire so grand and bold. Their history whispers the secret of the past. Inshallah, their legacy will forever last. Daular Hausawa da aka gina kan adalci da hikima. Sannu the Hausa people will say as they welcome strangers on their way. Their hospitality, a trait so true. A culture that values karamchi and gaisuwatu. A tale of 7 cities, never untold. Wutar al'adu bata mutu ba, tana nan tana ci gaba da haskakawa. Thank you. International School. I am 14 years old.
Amina Hassan Rawayo, she's just 14 years old, and she has won the hearts of 3 coaches. But the choice is yours. If you are to choose one of them, who that person will be?
I like to choose Professor.
Whoa! Do you know what made this beautiful? Is because this is the first time Professor has made a big win. He has defeated Coach Dr. Aisha. He has defeated Coach Abba at the same time. Let's clap for Professor for big win. Thank you so much, Amina. You are doing very well, and I look forward to seeing you in the final. But before then, you have to do well in the next round, which is a better round next week. But you have to meet your coach, and he will help you go there. Let's appreciate Amina as she go down to the stage. But that's not all. The next voice is our next contestant.
Hello, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, everyone. I'm honored to share with you a poem close to my heart, titled, I Am the Woman. This poem is about the strength we carry inside us, the courage to keep going, even when the path is difficult, and the faith that our efforts will be rewarded in time. A peace that reminds us of patience, truth, and hope. I hope this will inspire you. I am the woman. I am the woman, not made to break, but born to bend and rise, like rivers that reroute around mountain and still find the sea. I am the woman. The first voice you heard was the beat of my heart. I cradle nations in my arms and still stand tall with nothing but faith. I am the woman, not a shadow of a man, but a sun in my own right. I carry fire in my belly and galaxies behind my eyes. I am the woman. Soft does not mean weak. I hold peace in one hand and power in the other. I can build, I can burn, I can bless. I am the woman. They tried to silence me with fear, but I sang louder. They tried to shrink me with shame, but I grew wilder. I am the woman, the mother, the maker, the mirror, the storm, the shelter, the song. I'm not waiting to be saved. I am the story, the sword, the start. I'm not just part of the world, I'm the world. So rise, oh woman, take your place with iron in soul and wind in face. The world was waiting all this while. Now walk with pride and wear your smile. Thank you.
Thank you so much. You may want to reveal yourself now to the coaches for feedback quickly, and stand there just in the middle. Let's appreciate her. What's your name?
My name is Hawa Umar Lawal, popularly known as Mimi's Babe.
Mimi's
Babe.
Mimi's Babe. Mimi's Babe. What's a nice name? You have 3 coaches that want you. Are you a student?
Yes.
Which university?
No, I graduated
Oh,
this year.
you just graduated from the university.
No, college.
From college. Which college?
Yusuf Bala Usman College, Daura.
Are you a barrister? You want to study law?
Yes.
Ah, I see. You want to be a barrister. All right, so quickly, you've done very well. But we don't have much time to get feedback. But we will get to know more about their feedback, maybe second round when we have lesser number of contestants. But now, you have to make a choice. Who among these 3? Is it Coach Indabauer? Is it Coach Professor Nasir? Or is it Coach Dr. Aisha Ize? It's a difficult choice. But you have to make it. One of them will lead you to your success. Who that is?
I will go for Coach Aisha.
Ah, Dr. Aisha. Which of the Aisha? Wait. Is it Indabauer or Aisha Ize?
No, Ize.
Aisha Ize, Dr. Aisha Ize, congratulations. How many
Thank
members
you.
do you have? How many members do you have in your team in addition to Mimi's Babe? Are you up to 10 now?
No, not yet.
Are you sure?
No,
Because
it's
if you are 10, you only have 6 remaining.
Okay.
And we have a lot of them out there.
Okay, thank
All
you.
right. So technical team will tell us the score sheet now, and then see how far our coaches are going. But before then, let's give it up for Bear. And now introduce the next voice. This competition, you have only 2 minutes.
The title of my poem is The Role of Women in Water, Sanitation and Hygiene in Katsina State. In the heart of Katsina State, where water flows, women stand tall, their dedication on shows. In despair of water, sanitation and hygiene, their roots are vital, a beacon of synergy. Amidst their arid land, where thirst prevails, women rise as guidance, their efforts never fails. Fetching water from distant wells, day by day, they ensure their families have water, come what may. In the realm of sanitation, their hands work with care, building latrines and toilets, a task they willingly bear. Educating communities on hygiene, practice so crucial. Women lead the way, their impact truly influential. With grace and resilience, they face the challenges, addressing taboos, breaking societal imbalances. Empowered and determined, they strive for change, transforming lives, a ripple effect so wide in range. Their voices echo, advocating for clean water access, for safe and hygienic environment, they express. In community meetings, their wisdom takes flight, guiding policies, ensuring everyone's right. In schools and households, their influence grows, teaching children the importance, so it truly shows. From hand washing to waste management, they impart knowledge that will shape a healthier start. The role of women in water, sanitation and hygiene, a cornerstone of progress, a sight to behold and see. Their dedication and passion, a driving force, creating a future where healthy and well-being endures. In our dear Katsina State, their impact is profound, transforming lives, turning challenges around. With every drop of water, every hygienic practice taught, women paved the way, leaving an indelible trace. In Katsina State, let their stories be told of resilience, of triumph, of heart so bold. Let us honor their flight and pave the way for a future shining bright. Women of Katsina State, we salute you. You are the unsung heroes of water, sanitation, and hygiene. Your dedication and passion make a difference in the life of everyone in your state. May your voices be heard and effort rewarded. May Katsina State become a model of water, sanitation, and hygiene in Nigeria and beyond. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much. You know, now reveal yourself and get to know this amazing talent. Stay in the middle there and introduce yourself. Where are you from? If you're a student, what do you do? If you have a career, go ahead now.
My name is Zainab Garba Baraya, known as this right.
Can you say your name slowly to the hearings of the coaches? Zainab
Garba Baraya.
Zainab Garba Baraya. You are from Katsina?
Yes, I'm from Katsina. I'm currently studying at Umar Musair at 100 level.
100 level, which department?
Yeah, ICH.
ICH?
Industrial chemistry.
Yeah, you see, technical. ICH sounds very cozy and, you know, unique. Okay, so that's very beautiful performance. Did you have any coach that raised the I want you card? Is there any coach that raised I want you card? So it just means that that's this right? This right?
Yes.
This right, you may not have a coach now, but I guarantee you are still in this competition. You can still perform in the next round, but you need to get these guys' vote. You need to get audience to vote for you. That way it means. So only the audience can save you in this competition through their vote. So if you want to stay, get their vote, and we will be announcing how they will vote for you, right? You're still in. You can still get connected to one of these coaches. Let's give it up for her as she go down to the stage, and she'll be back by God's grace. And now let's introduce our next contestant.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. The theme of my poem is the crowns of Ariwa, which my piece goes like this. Ariwa, land of kings and queens, inda rana ke tashi da alfahari. From Kenan Burnham Empire to the Rata Tarihi, legends are carved. Cikin ƙasa, cikin zuciya. Kano, ta dabartin bingiwa, gidan ganuwa, kasuwanni cike da fatauci. Scholars writing with ink, kamar jini, traders of gold, slaves and silks, a city that never sleeps. Sokoto, birnin Shehu, Khalifa mai daraja, touch of Iman, fitila ta addini da adalci, guiding Arewa, kamar tauraro a dare. Zazzau, Zazzau ƙasar ilimi, Zazzau ƙasar da babu jahili sai malam, ƙasar jarumai. Queen Amina, mace kamar sojoji dubu, has what still whispers, ba a manta da jarumtarki ba. Katsina, ta duk ɗakin kara kenan, kunya gare ku ba dai tsoro ba. Birnin malamai, where pages of knowledge fall, kamar ruwan sama, the voices of scholars echo from masallatai to makarantun allo. Arewa is not just daba, rawani, aho da ganga, nor horses that thunder like rain, but zuciya ɗaya. Ƙarfi na haɗin kai da juriya cikin gwagwarmaya. Yes, Arewa is palaces that shine, kaftan da sarauta, but also the farmer with hope, the mother with ƙwazo, the almajiri da littafin allo. Arewa, land of crowns, land of battles, land of pride. History baya mutuwa. It lives in jini, it beats in zuciya, so let the world hear. Arewa is not hanya ta baya kadai, but gobe mai daraja. From the thrones of yesterday to the hopes of yau, Arewa still stands, tall, proud, unbroken. With this, I come to the end of my poem.
Thank you so much, contestants. It's now time to see your face the other way, the other way, the other way, the other way. Stay in the middle there. Thank you so much. Introduce yourself there.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Fatima Idris from Salama International School.
This Salama International School, I get to notice this name, Salama. Can you tell us about Salama International School? What is it about? Where is it located?
Well, I can say from my personal view, Salama is the greatest school I have ever seen, because she has shaped me into someone from right from nursery to secondary now. They have shaped me into something else.
Wow, Salama. If Karasan Salama to Kajet Salama, what a beautiful talent they have. I think maybe this competition will be won by one of the Salamas, right? But we don't know. I can see you have a lot of fans there. But it's a very good sign to see that all the four coaches love your presentation. It's a very good sign that really Salama, your school can be a winner. Fatima Idris, you've done very well. But you have to do one job now. Choose one among them.
Wow.
It's not easy.
Yeah. How I wish I can choose the all four, but I know it's not possible. So I need to choose one.
And that one is?
From what I have gone through social media, from the people I see, their presentation and poems, I think I will choose Aisha Indabara.
Ooh, Aisha, can we see Aisha Indabara on the screen? Yes, that's Aisha Indabara. Let's see her celebration. That's beautiful. Congratulations. That's a very big win there. Let's appreciate.
For other three coaches, it's not that you are not good. You are beyond good. But I'm sorry that I have to choose her. Thank you.
That's just a consolation. Let's appreciate her. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you, Fatima, too. You may take your leave now and hear the next. But in the next 15 minutes, we'll be going for a prayer break. But let's take a few more, and then we'll go for the break. But just stay tight. We have to go to the break by 1:30. But let's hear the next performer.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My piece goes like this. In Katsina's ancient heart, gida mai kunshe da tarihi. A vibrant spirit says gidan al'ada da gargajiya. The journey starts from the MPS house, gidan mai martaba sarkin Katsina, to the Makamas walls. To the bustling streets, our heritage whispers the secrets of people who are great. With drums beating loud and voices raised high, we dance to the rhythm of a unity that won't die. When we talk about a peace and also a unity, we reverse the words of Sir Nnamdi Azikiwe in 1959, where he said, "I have fought for Nigerians' independence for 25 years. Nigeria will gain independence on 1st October 1960. He doesn't care who becomes the prime minister, whether Tafawa Balewa, Awolowo, or him himself, as far as Nigeria's peace will reign." When we talk of peace to reign, mu Katsinawa muna godiya ga Allah akan duk kyawu da daraja da Allah ya yi mana. Ɗaukaka hada haɗi da arzikin noma, where farmers till the land of gold, in Katsina field of gold. We sow seeds of peace and harvest a brighter stand. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. You may now reveal yourself to the coaches for your feedback. Do you have any flag up? No, right? Yusuf, you don't have any coach? All right, introduce yourself. What's your name?
My name is Mariam Abdulaziz Shinkafi.
Mariam Abdulaziz Shinkafi. Can we hear the voice of one of the coaches? Why didn't you raise your card for Mariam?
Okay, Mariam did well. But the problem is that the recurrent theme of Katsina has become so dominant, and the poets couldn't explore the other beautiful sides of Katsina, like its culture, the people, the environment, for example. How you wish they can explore other beautiful things about Katsina, not just, for example, going in one line, saying
Yeah, I
almost
see.
the same thing.
Yeah.
That's it.
What was the name of your school?
Salama International School.
Salama! I think Salama has flooded this competition, but that's very good. Mariam, right? Yes. Mariam, you are still in this competition. You are not out. It's only that the audience have to keep you. Okay. So you are thrown to the danger zone, which means the audience have to vote to keep you alive. But for now, you don't have a team. You don't have a coach yet. Coach Abba?
Okay, yeah, please, your name again?
Mariam Abdulaziz Shinkafi.
Mariam
Okay,
Abdulaziz Shinkafi. Mariam Abdulaziz Shinkafi. She's still available for you to vote. But the voting has not started yet. We'll announce it later. But let's appreciate Mariam as she takes her leave. Thank you so much. And now let's invite, quickly before our next break, the next performer.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. My piece goes like this. In Katsina's ancient land where culture thrives, a rich heritage blooms with traditions alive. Daga Gobir zuwa Katsina, our history is told. With folklore and tales, our ancestral stories unfold.
Can she come again, please? Because the performance has, yeah, she can start again. It seems this one is the one. Here is one, I think. Maybe this one can.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. My piece goes like this. In Katsina's ancient land where culture thrives, a rich heritage blooms with traditions alive. Daga Gobir zuwa Katsina, our history is told with folklore and tales. Our ancestor stories unfold. Muke da Gobarau Minerates, a proud heritage of Katsina. Ga kuma rijiyar Kusubu, a legendary site where the snake Sarki was slain, bringing out a fascinating tourist attraction and a testament to Katsina's Islamic heritage. In ana maganar ilimi, Katsina's Hall of Learning stands tall. Katsina was a home to Nigeria's greatest leaders. Katsina is the only state in Nigeria that produced 2 presidents and 1 vice president. Our indigenous language, a treasure sore, a symbol of identity beyond compare. We celebrate our customs, our values so bright, a beacon of pride in the morning light. When it comes to festivals, our culture is on display. Our people united in a joyous way. Ga hawan bariki ga kuma sallar gani. We honored our past while embracing the new. Katsina's heritage forever shining through. In Katsina's market, we have the legendary Ekutungu, where artisans showcase their skills, crafting beauty with hands that moves with will. From leather work to textile, each a work of art, a testament to the creativity that beats in every heart. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That's beautiful. Come out. And let's get to meet you. Stand in the middle there. I didn't see any card flying there. Let's introduce yourself. Hawa.
My name is Hawa Aliyu Garba from Salama International School.
Salama International School.
And also a student.
Okay. How old are you?
18 years old.
18 years old. Salama, you've done very well. So it's very courageous of you to be on the stage here. But unfortunately, you don't have a coach that says they want you just yet. But I promise you are still in this competition. But only if you get the audience vote to stay in the competition. You can even win the competition, but you have to qualify to the next round. Only if you get the votes of this audience. All right, but you get in touch with you and reveal how the process is. So you have you marked her name on the Danger DZ? Eh?
Hawa Aliyu Garba.
Hawa Aliyu Garba. Have you registered before?
Yeah.
Oh, I've just registered you now.
No.
Okay, write her name just as extra. Hawa Aliyu Garba, since we cannot find her. Okay, you find.
Yeah.
Hawa
Aliyu Garba Hajara. Yeah.
Okay, Hajara Kuma.
Yeah.
All right, let's clap for her as she go down now. Thank you so much. And thank you so much, Salama, for encouraging your student to be in this competition. It's very appreciative. But we have to take one last presentation, just 5 minutes, so that we go for the prayer break. We have a lot of contestants out there. We have just done about 32 of them now. But we still have over 60 line up out there. But we're going to be very faster and quicker so that we leave here before Asr prayer. So there are food vendors out there if you want to get a drink. We may have some few drinks to share around, but it might not go around everywhere. But make sure that you take something to drink, you pray. We come back here by 2 p.m. and continue with the performances. But just before now, let me invite one of our co-sponsors for their brief presentation. Let me invite Suleiman Rabe Daura for presentation from Arbor Roads. Let's clap for them. It's one of our co-sponsors for their presentation. Suleiman.
Thank you, sir. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Suleiman Rabe Yusuf, and I'm honored to serve as a sales and marketing manager, Arbor Roads Nigeria Limited. On behalf of our company, I'm delighted to stand here before you as one of the co-sponsors of this great and remarkable event that is given a voice to culture, creativity, and youth expression. Urban Root Plastics Nigeria Limited is an indigenous Nigerian company founded, owned, and managed by a person, Abubakar Aminu Bukar, and also a son of Katsina State. Okay, our company is headquartered in Abuja, Idu Industrial Area, and also we have outlet in so many states like Lagos, Kano, Katsina, and Abuja, and Onitsha, that is Anambra State. So without wasting much of your time, I will present the physical sample of our products. We specialize in manufacturing a PVC materials. And I know you'll be very surprised if I tell you that we have brought an innovation. That give alternate to plywoods and iron like this, because our material can be used for so many purposes. Anything that you can use plywood to do, as well you can use our own material to do it. And our own is 100% plastic-based material. Kindly bring the physical sample. And please let me have these lights so that they can be able to see. Okay. Okay, so here is the physical sample of the material as I'm talking to you. We produce this material 100% here in Nigeria, and we are the only company, not only in Nigeria, but in Africa, that have this kind of material. And this material is 100% plastic, and it can be used for furniture, it can be used for concrete formwork, it can be used for aesthetic designs, and so many purposes. And let me tell you, this material is 100% recyclable. It means it's not a waste. Even if you buy this material for your furniture like Kayan Daki and the rest of them, after you finish using it, or maybe you want to change it or whatsoever, you can bring it back to the company so that we can give you new material and get another one. That is, it's not a waste, 100% recyclable. And as well, this material is 100% waterproof. It's 100% termite proof. It's 100% moisture resistance. So it has so many advantages over plywood and iron. If you look at it, it can be used for laser cut, that is aesthetic designs. It can be kept outside. It can be used for external and internal decorations. Can you see it? And also, let me have the slide so that they can see. Please let me have the slide. Quickly bring it. It's not working. It's not working. Why? Okay. So look at, we are bringing a new innovation to construction and furniture. It has a sustainable function. Oh yeah, move it. Where is the video? I'm not seeing it. So this is the full sheet. As you can see from here, I know somebody will say, what's the size of this material? So the size of this material is 8 feet by 4 feet. That is 2.4 by 1.2 size. And then it has a thickness of 18 mm or 15 mm. We also customize to someone's standards. So any thickness that you want, we can also customize and produce for you. Then you see it can be used for concrete formwork like this. It can also be used for laboratory setting because it's 100% chemical resistant, so it doesn't have any problem with chemical. quickly go. Then you see, it can be used also for aesthetic designs, as I said, external and internal decoration. So you can cut it to any design of your choice. Like even this cylinder that you are seeing here with this thing, you can use this material to provide this. And as well, even at that cylindrical form, this material can be folded 360 degrees. So you can make this kind of design or structure with this material. Go. So we also produce PVC conduit, that is PVC pipe, that can be used for wiring and water piping. Then go ahead. So as I said, 100% water resistance is termite proof and it. So I think due to the time factor, if there is anybody that have any question or something that you want to know about the material, our men will be outside so that you can be able to ask your questions. Thank you very much.
Rubber roots, katako ne amma na roba, gara ba ta cin shi, wuta ba ta cin shi. Bai yin tsatsa, in ka sa shi a kofar toilet ɗinka, ba zai yi wannan cinyewar ruwan ba. Kuma yana da kwari, kuma ana iya lankwasa shi. Na ce kai Hausa, kai ki Hausa. Na turawa ne muna. Anyway, bari za mu je sallar break na sallah yanzu, za mu dawo karfe 2 sai mu ci gaba. Coaches, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Let's clap for our coaches once more for the great job they are doing. Thank you so much. We'll see by 2 p.m. inshallah. Thank you and bye now.